special presentation of the Wildcat Network, Wildcat Broadcasting Club, and USD 312.
It's game time!
Oh yeah, baby! Hey, she hit the buzzer beater!
And what was that?
From way downtown!
Check that mic, make sure it sound right, boy.
Number 3 gets that one to go in. Ladies and gentlemen, Wildcat Nation, get up on your feet.
This is a recording.
And welcome to Haven High School, home of the Roaring Wildcats. And welcome one and all to Friday Night Basketball right here on the Wildcat Network. As we get you guys set up for what's going to be a rivalry matchup between the black and the blue. It's Wildcats, it's Panthers, it's Haven, it's Nickerson, and it's all coming up right here on the Wildcat Network. We're glad that you guys joined us here tonight. I'm going to go ahead and do the rundown real quick. We've got Zoe Bennett. She's up on the main camera right here. We've got, I believe we're going to have Matthew Mulligan down on the sideline camera. But then also the usual suspects joining me up here on the commentary booth is none other than Cleary Percy. Cleary, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. How are you, Mr. Clemens?
I'm doing all right. Tonight, a little bit of a bittersweet thing because we've had we had like 2 nights back to back of live streaming. If you did not, really, like we had the 3 stream, I guess you can call it, where we had 2 streams of wrestling last night. Wonderful night of Wildcat wrestling. It was the quad. It was the first time in ages that we had wrestling right here in Haven at Haven High School, and the first time ever here at Haven at the Wildcat Gymnasium. And then tonight it's the Reno County Classic, basically.
Yeah.
If you want to go soccer terms, it's the derby. If you want to go with football terms, it's the rivalry. The two towns, they don't really like each other too much.
No, not at all.
It's Haven, it's Nickerson, and it is what's coming up next here. And I mean, these two teams, they're going to claw and scratch each other very, very much so. But yeah, so it's the 3 stream, but it's bittersweet because we've got that, and then you and I were off for a week.
Yeah.
And then we've got something big, and if you don't know what it is already, then you haven't been paying attention. The 50th Wildcat Classic coming up here in about a week and a half. So
right here on the Wildcat Network.
Oh yeah, for sure. So all right. So tonight, but tonight's still big night though,
Oh
right?
yeah, for sure.
So yeah, we've got about like a little over 10 minutes, 10 and a half minutes here, a little less than 10 and a half minutes. But yeah, a lot of things coming down the wire here for Haven here. A lot of good things here when it comes to both the Lady Cats and the Wildcats right now.
Yeah. Obviously 9-0, fantastic start. I think this is a winnable game here, and I think in general the trajectory is going up for the Cats, but the Wildcat Classic is a very tough tournament, and that'll see how we'll do for the rest of the year.
Yeah, and looking forward
to the rest of the year, I mean, like it's you know, they're going to be both teams are going to be looking at really hard matchups and all that. But
Yeah.
but looking back on everything right now, 9-0, nothing to sneeze at.
Oh no, definitely not.
The Kansas Basketball Coaches Association, they come out with their rankings every single week.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, the girls, the Lady Cats, number 7 3A.
Yeah.
The guys, number 5 in 3A.
That's a huge deal, by the way. That is.
Oh yeah.
It's huge because it's basically those are the top 10 teams that will go or that will end up going to state more or less. So to be in that top 10, it's a pretty good indication of our state chances, basically.
Well, I mean, like that also puts what is it? That also puts the boys right now. I mean, for the RUP tournament, number
Yeah.
1 at the RUP.
Right.
And then for the girls, you know, schedule. I don't believe schedule is set yet. If it hasn't been released, it's not set. You know, if it has, then I'm behind. But more than likely, that would put the girls at number 1 as well.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I would think so.
so. But yeah, I mean, here, let's go ahead and take a look right now at like, you know, at Substate here. You know, yeah, guys and girls, 9-0. You know, the girls, they have Cheney right there, right behind them. Two one-loss teams for the guys and girls. Cheney right behind the girls. Heston right behind the guys.
Heston's good. I mean, if the guys have to play Heston, that again will be a very state-determining game, because if Haven can end up beating Heston or Cheney, then I could see them going to state. But I mean, obviously, still have to play those games to see.
In the last few years, I believe, you know, when it came down to Substate, it was Haven Cheney on the girls' side. You know, it was always one of those two.
Yeah.
And then on the guys' side, Haven Heston.
Yeah. Heston's tough, and I think Heston is a team that is really good on defense, and they make offense to think about every single time they have the ball, what they're gonna do, and that's what makes them so good. But I mean, yeah, we'll see.
So, and now let's look at the opponents here, and we'll see on the other. We'll see, like, you know, with recent results here in a bit. Nickerson right now 3-6 for the girls, and 1-8 for the guys. You know, I mean, obviously everybody qualifies for Substate in that first round, but
Yeah.
but I mean, you know, at this moment, I mean, like, you know, if you look at Substate for the boys, if everything were to end like tonight, you know, you would be looking at Nickerson being your Substate opponent.
Right, and I think for the moment, Haven would not complain, because Nickerson has not been obviously that great this year. But Nickerson last year was 23-3, and obviously that's with Ava Jones, which hope she is recovering and doing well and getting back on the court. And I think Nickerson still has some time to improve before the Substate to like come together as a team. But I think if you're Haven right now, you'd be fairly comfortable with a first round matchup against Nickerson. But I mean, this game should be a much better idea of how good Nickerson can be. But yeah, we'll have to see.
We'll have to see very much here. So, all right. So as promised, let's take a look at how things have been going for the Lady Cats. I mean, we've got 5.5 minutes here left to go, or 5 minutes and 20 seconds. So 9-0.
Yeah.
They had a tough test on the road against Hoisington on Tuesday.
Right.
You know. Yeah.
To be honest, they almost gave that game away, from what I heard. Which, I mean, it happens. It happens to the best teams, and I think that should be somewhat of a formality. Haven should be able to win pretty convincingly tonight, I think. But again, there is a game to be played, so
And then the game to be played is against a team that 3-6 on paper, but the last two games, though, they've gotten wins, 2 straight victories.
Yeah, I think Halstead is about the same record-wise, and I think, to be honest, skill-wise as Nickerson this year. Kingman win is a pretty important win because it's a double-digit win. Kingman is, I mean, they're not terribly bad, so I think that was a pretty confidence-boosting win for Nickerson. And I mean, hey, that's why they play. So we'll see if they can make it competitive here against the Cats.
And now let's take a look at the guys' side here for tonight's game. 9-0 as well. For the girls, it was a little bit more of a nail biter.
Yeah.
For the guys, it was a lot more comfortable against Hoisington.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah.
49-25 on that one.
Yeah, I think the guys, if anything, should pretty convincingly win tonight. I mean, I wouldn't see it going a different way, but I think it'll give them a chance to maybe game plan for other teams and just work out some kinks on offense that they haven't quite figured out on some plays and whatnot. So I think it'll still be a fun watch.
And then here's a look at their opponents here. They were sitting at 0-8. They finally got their win.
The win. Yeah. I mean, again, Halstead guys, not a great team to be honest. But I mean, hey, they'll take it, and I mean, obviously, you don't want to go into a game with the attitude that, hey, we're gonna win no matter what. But I think most fans that know about high school basketball would agree that, or well, local high school basketball, I should say, that Haven should win this game pretty convincingly. But again, there's a whole game to be played, so we'll have to see.
Games are never played on paper, except for the game of dots.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, I mean, you got 4 8-minute quarters to go through.
Yeah, and I think even if it seems like it could be a bad game, I mean, hey, how many NCAA March Madness games have there been where it's like, oh, this will be a bad game, and then it ends up being like a 16 seed winning or a 14 seed winning or
oh yeah, for sure,
something like that. Now I'm not comparing Nickerson to a 16 seed. It's not quite that drastic, but nevertheless, it'll be a good game. Yeah.
I mean, Butler a few years ago was able to make it all the way to the national title.
Yeah.
And
Wichita State.
Wichita State.
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, those teams were able to give some of the more big teams a run for their money. So
right, and those teams didn't hit their stride until very, very late in the season. Wichita State in 2013 was a very average team until the conference playoffs and then Final Four appearance. So I think if Nickerson starts to gel better as a team, they could have a similar result. But again, see how they play tonight.
All right, we'll definitely see how it'll all go. All right, guys, we're gonna get things going here, and we're gonna give way to the PA announcer here for the national anthem and the starting lineups, and we'll meet with you guys here on the other side.
Tonight we welcome the Panthers of Nickerson High School as they take on your Haven Wildcats. We ask you at this time to please rise and remove your hats as the Wildcat Pride Pep Band, under the direction of James Hurst, honors America with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, everybody, it's rivalry time. So get up on your seat, or on it, I guess, yeah, and shout with me because it's game time. Your number 7 Lady Wildcats will go up against their CKL rivals, the Nickerson Lady Panthers.
I'm ready. You ready?
Oh, I'm more than ready. Let's get it going. And Sadie Esto right there, and she wins the ball. And here we go. There's a look at the rosters there for the roster for the Lady Cats. And now here's a quick look at the roster for the Lady Panthers. And now new for tonight here, Cleary. We've got something special here, and
we do.
and it's a quick look at Cleary Percy's keys to the games. What are your keys for tonight?
I got 3 tonight, Mr. Clements. The first one is the Lady Cats have to make at least half of their free throws. They want to keep this game within a fairly decent, or have a fairly decent lead. I think converting uneasy opportunities in front of the basket also important. Make the first free throw, and I think getting Avery and Sienna involved early also important.
And there's your Percy's keys to the game. We're going to be hearing that for both games here, and also throughout the season as well.
For sure. Almost out of bounds there. And it'll be over and back for Nickerson.
All right, so yes, Sienna DeFring did get the first 2 points for Haven here off of the free throws. Man, love rivalry matchups. The atmosphere gets electric, doesn't it?
Yep. This will be a jump ball here, and I think Panthers will have it.
So the nice little tip away there now, and she almost
there by accident.
yeah, ran into her own player there, but Bree Bronner now has it, gives it over to Kinley Jacquiz. So now she passes it, Carly Bland. Now it's Bree Bronner who has it there. So they turned it from a break. Unfortunate to not complete it. Jacquiz for 3, miss on that shot there. So
Can't extend the lead on that possession there, but let's see what Nickerson has here at this moment. It is Abernathy. She gets fouled on the way up.
And she is the Panthers' leading scorer at 16 points a game. That is definitely nothing to laugh at. And she drains the first free throw. She'll go 2 for 2 from the line, and we got a tie game. And Nickerson will look to press here.
Oh, long
Not a
pass.
great pass from Carly, but we'll keep it.
That was Ayla Anches who had a hand on that one. Correct me if I'm mistaken here, but new head coach, I believe.
I think so, yeah. I think they had a long-time head coach who retired or moved to coach somewhere else. He's a very winning head coach. He led Nickerson to, I believe, a state appearance, or multiple state appearances, and that's a nice play by Nickerson.
Ooh,
and they'll get the basket.
That was Khalees Abernathy who had that one.
4 points early.
Oh yeah. And now Nickerson has a 2-point advantage here.
And Haven will run some kind of play here. Nickerson looking pretty good early. They've had a couple stops on defense, and they've scored a few times.
Bree Bronner will take it out to reset at the moment and gives it over to Carly Bland. Trying to run a play here, see what they can be able to get.
Yeah, it looks like it, but there's not much going offensively.
Oh.
Kinley probably would have shot that in the corner, but it got tipped by, I believe, Morrill of the Lady Panthers.
It is Sienna Dufresne now. It's back over to Bree Bronner. Now it's Kinley Jacquez. Sadie Esto, shot, miss on that one, collected by Sienna Dufresne, and she'll get the easy 2 points on that one. I say easy, high percentage. It's never easy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought she was going for the 3.
Oh, that should, yeah, that'll be a foul. And we'll see what Nickerson can do out of this throw in here. Or, well, pass it.
We're so used to the World Cup, and another one coming up in a couple months.
Yep.
Steal by Sadie Estel. Now it's Avery Bronner. Estel.
Thinks about it. Over to Bree. She'll put it up. Can't get it. Thought about it again, but...
I thought she was going to do it.
Yeah. It was a fairly open shot there, but she won't get it.
And now they'll reset.
And the Wildcats not looking super confident here to start, but it is still the first 4 minutes of the game. Here's Sadie from the line. Can't get it. Rebound by Nickerson.
Do you think that Hoisington game might play a factor in that confidence?
I think it could, but I also think historically Nickerson has played well against us and beat us a lot. So I think that could be more of a factor in my opinion, but it's also possible that game could affect us. But that's a nice steal by Sadie.
1-on-1.
She'll draw the foul. It'll be a blocking foul on, I believe, Destiny Pons.
And Sadie Esto will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws, it looks like.
First shot is good. And they'll sub Carly back in. I think take Kinley out for her. Second shot is also good, and the Cats have a 2-point lead.
2 for 2 at the stripe there for Sadie Estel.
And the Cats are already shooting, I believe, 4 for 4 from the line, or, well, maybe. Is that their first or second trip? I believe it was that was their second trip, so yeah.
I think so.
Already off to a good start from the line, which is important.
They're doubling up on your
Keys to the game, yeah.
Yeah, on your keys.
Mhm.
Three-pointer.
Andres can't
Ooh.
get it. Abernathy, yep, that'll be a foul. And Abernathy could be a force in this game. We'll see if Haven can contain her. Pass down low to Pons. Pons fights and gets the basket.
She had a lot of Lady Cats on defense there for her, but she was able to get that shot in.
Yeah. Nickerson right now is going shot for shot with Haven. Good defense. And we'll get over. Oh, Carly was wide open there on the baseline. Sadie couldn't find her. Over to Bree. 4-3. It's missed barely off the front of the rim, and here come the Panthers. Here's Pons trying to get in front of the defense. Up to Abernathy, I believe. Here she is, and she'll put it in.
And you said it. You said it a couple times. At the beginning of the broadcast and towards the beginning of this this matchup. Abernathy is a force to be reckoned with. She's the leading scorer for this team here.
I mean, almost 17 points a game. Obviously, it's a pretty decent number. Nickerson has played some tough teams, so see how much of a factor she plays in today's game. Here's Sienna. She'll get it up to Bree.
At this moment, none of these two teams.
Tipped by Nickerson. And here come Onjet.
It's a 3-on-1 situation.
Pons waits.
Oh.
And that'll be a foul. It's very effective if you just shot fake and then just wait there, and defense almost 9 times out of 10 will just topple over you and you'll get the foul.
And go to the give me stripe. That'll be Destiny Pons. And the first one is a miss.
Well, the 0 for 2 from the strike that time.
Yeah, could not take the opportunity to be able to extend the lead here. And,
those would have been important points. I mean, an early lead can almost win a game sometimes. It forms almost a mental barrier that you have to cross. The bigger your first half lead is. Here's Carly. She'll think about a 3. Back to Bree.
Well, especially in a game like this right now, where these two teams have been trading the lead back and forth and not getting a foothold on that lead.
Right.
Sienna Dufresne.
Nice shot. That'll be a basket for Haven. That is her 6th point of the game, and we are all tied up.
I guess I had the wrong score earlier. Now I have the correct score. It was 8-6 earlier for Nickerson. It's 8-8 now. Foul call.
And Nickerson drawing a lot of fouls early. That is already 4 fouls in the first quarter.
It is Khalees Abernathy at the line.
First shot is good from her.
That's her 7th point on the night here.
Right.
Already, she's looking to have a big, big night.
Yeah. Second one is good, and you almost feel like her and Sadie could be going to shot for shot here at some point. I mean, or not Sadie, excuse me, Sienna. Sienna already has 6 points too, so we'll have to see.
The battle at the post, that's how it's going to have to be, right? Bree Bronner collects the foul here. Well, not collects the foul, is able to draw the foul.
Yeah.
And so that'll be Nickerson's 3rd foul. And 45 seconds left to go. So, this is the second of what could be a possible 4 meetings between these two teams. I mean,
isn't that crazy? Beating 4 times in a single season.
Sub-state opponents.
High school.
Yeah.
I mean, we can see that in the pros or in the NBA, but not in high school basketball. Here's Bree, can't get it, and Panthers will fight for the rebound, and the Nickerson fans will want to foul, but they won't get it.
And fast moving.
Oh, that was almost like a just back and forth right down the court.
Tiki-taka, I think you said it earlier in the season.
Yep.
Long distance shot.
Oh, I thought. Oh,
and I don't know.
I think they will call a foul. Oh no, maybe not.
I think they'll have to converse it here.
I don't think they're gonna call a foul on that.
We'll have to see. No foul is called there, and we're going to end the quarter like that.
That might have been a foul. That looked pretty close.
Yeah, I'd say it was, but in the end, this one not going the way of the Lady Cats. Nickerson right now having a 4-point advantage. They have the lead, 12-8 here at the end of the first quarter. How do you see that one for the end of this first quarter?
Well, I think the free throws have played a pretty big role in Nickerson being up right now, but I also think that the Panther defense has been especially strong in the first quarter, but we'll see if the Cats can break their zone, and there's your shout out.
And your shout out too. So were you asking for yours? Well, yeah, definitely overdue. Always making sure that we get our seniors, our students and our seniors a shout out as well. So if you didn't catch it on the audio over the camera, every single basketball game, they always give a shout out to the live streams, letting people know here in the gymnasium if you can't, or if you have family members or friends that can't be able to come to the game to watch the game live.
Oh, and she's got her pocket pick.
Oh, clean shot to the basket here.
That's a bad miss. That is a really bad miss. And here's Haven right back. They might slow it down here. And Sadie almost loses it.
Oh,
here's Kinley.
Kinley wanted that one
Bree
badly.
will pull up. Oh, in and out.
Bree wants that three-pointer so bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, they do a shout out for the live streams. That one goes out of bounds.
By Sadie. This has not been the strongest showing for the Cats so far.
But one good run could be able to change it.
Yeah.
But yeah, they'll remind people to be able to watch the games and stuff like that. And they just give me the shout out, but I always want to make sure that my students get one too. So.
Oh, there's a pass right to Sadie.
Nice interception there. All right, I'm done with my explanation now.
You're good. And here is Haven. Kinley will dump it down to Sadie, and Sadie puts it in.
2 points there now, and that'll cut the lead down to 2 here. And now Destiny Pons resets here. Let's see what Nickerson will have, or what they have to respond here. Pons, she has it. Now it's Abernathy. And a travel.
That was a travel. I was about to say, if they didn't call that, I would have been surprised.
I think she tried to pass it to Destiny Pons. Second thought.
Yeah, she kind of like bobbled it, so to speak, in her hands. And here is Nickerson pressing again. Get up to Sienna. 1-on-4 here. Doesn't care.
Tie.
Almost put it in.
Oh, almost got the
Lost
tie
the ball,
there.
and they'll call a blocking foul on Sadie.
That's Sadie Estel's first foul on the night here. It's the 5th one for the Lady Cats here. 2 more, and they'll put Nickerson into the bonus.
Yeah. See what the Panthers can do here. Here's Sanchez over to Pons. Down to Abernathy.
Oh,
They'll call a jump ball on that.
and that was a close call.
Yeah, that was, and Nickerson wound up keeping the ball. Here's Abernathy.
Oh,
Somehow goes in. That was a bit of a tight angle there, but she'll get it. And that's 10 points on the game for her.
she is electrified tonight,
Yeah.
able to find the basket like a magnet.
And here are the Cats now. 4-3.
Sienna-
Couldn't get
Oh
it.
man, I thought she had that one just a little,
Yeah,
not enough on that one.
yeah. She stepped right into it there, but couldn't drain it. And Nickerson is starting to build some major momentum here. Here's Abernathy. They're going to feed her. And they do have Sienna on her. Backdoor
Pons.
pass to Pons, and Pons scores. And Roper is going to call a timeout.
And you almost have to. Nickerson
Yeah,
right
my
now
goodness.
with the biggest lead on the night by any team here, 6 points. And this is right now, I mean, like, you're Haven, you're at home, and, at home so far this season, I don't think you've really had the stress of being behind and chasing a game.
I mean, Haven has, to put it frankly, they've had almost no adversity at home in games this year. Now, in general, they've had some close games like last week at Hoisington and against, I can't remember who it was, but
I think towards the end of the game with Pratt.
Pratt, yeah, but this is, I mean, from my personal watching, this is my first time watching them go behind in a game by more than 2 points at the start, and we'll see how they can respond. Obviously, a lot of time to go, and it's not that much of a deficit, but I mean, if the defense plays like this for Nickerson, then the points will be coming at a premium. So, see what the Cats can do.
Still 2 possessions, though,
Yeah.
so anybody's ball game, and we're still early.
Right. And here's Bree directing traffic, trying to work around this. Very impressive Nickerson zone so far. It's been pretty stifling early. Kinley thought about a 3. Back to Bree, over to Sienna. Here's Sadie. Back to Kinley. 4-3. It's good!
And
a huge 3 for the Wildcats.
And that's what you needed there, and you cut the lead in half now. Was 6 points, now it's down to 3.
Yeah, that's important. And they will lose it here.
And a foul called
think-
there, and that was crucial.
Yeah, I think it'll be on Nickerson. Yeah,
How big was that 3 from Kinley?
huge. I mean, Kinley has been hitting big 3s all year, and that might have been the biggest of them so far. Oh, that pass was tipped, and yeah, that'll be a foul on Nickerson.
2 quick fouls in succession there, and that'll be Nickerson's 5th foul on the night. And it looks like that timeout there worked wonders.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like Roper wanted to give him a bit of a mental reset, so to speak. And it worked for that 3. Kinley heavily contested, couldn't get it.
Ooh.
And here comes the Panthers. Still a 3-point lead, but they could add to it here with the basket. Down to Abernathy. Bit off there. It's right back to Nickerson. They'll call a jump ball, and Haven will get it right back. It's a smart play there from Sienna, knowing that we had the jump ball.
And that was a rare miss by Abernathy.
Yeah. And here is Haven trying to. Oh,
Ooh.
that's a bit of a mental error there, but.
.245 left to go in this first half here. Nickerson with the 3-point advantage. Fouls are tied at 5-5 at this moment.
They're trying to get it down to Abernathy. Sanchez thought about a 3. Over to McDonald. McDonald down to Pons. Pons working. Can't get it, and the Cats have it. And here comes Haven. And it'd be pretty important if Haven could score before the half here. Carly for 3. That was blocked.
Oh, man.
That was blocked or deflected, one or the other.
That one's
Lobbed
over
it
to
to
Abernathy.
That's an and 1 for Nickerson. Man.
That's not what you wanted for Haven
No,
either. Give them a
not at
3-point
all.
opportunity here.
Yep. And Abernathy keeps scoring, and that's something that Roper will absolutely have to address at the half.
What do you do at that point? I mean, like, do you double up? Do you triple up?
I would say double up right now. I would say try to take a defender off of a non-shooter and put him on her for the Cats. But I mean, she's been really good so far. That's almost another steal for Nickerson there. And here is Haven now. Kinley, corner 3. Couldn't get that one.
Oh, and it was
Scrum for the ball.
Yeah, rugby
and they'll
scrum.
Call a jump ball, and it will be Nickerson ball. This has been a pretty good start for Nickerson. I didn't expect this, to be honest.
Nickerson right now back to that 6 point advantage here, and Haven trying to manage the deficit here before halftime. It looks like maybe get to a
It's
tie.
wide open there. Abernathy will miss it. Pons.
Miracle
Oh
shot.
my!
Wow.
Oh my! That's just one of those shots. Whereas the home commentator, you just got to say wow and just move on. My goodness.
She was facing the ground.
Yeah.
And just
I
tossed up a
don't know
prayer.
how she made that. And that's another momentum boost here for Nickerson. Here's Sienna to the basket.
Yep.
And she'll get fouled.
Fouled on that one.
Yeah.
And now the next foul for either team here in the next minute and a half will send either team to the bonus. Sienna Dufresne at the line.
First one is no good. And I'll talk about this during our during halftime, but the offensive rebounding the defensive rebounding for the Cats has not been very good tonight. I think Nickerson has had multiple chances where they've been able to out-rebound the Cats on the offensive end of the ball. And I think that's something that Roper will also talk about at the half. Pons. It's good, and that is almost a double-digit lead for Nickerson.
And right now, the Lady Cats' biggest deficit, I believe,
Yeah.
on the season here.
Yeah. Sienna. Nice move. Couldn't get it. Avery, she'll get the foul.
That is a foul
And
there.
these are important free throws right here. If we can make these and get it stopped, we would have a lot more momentum going into the half.
It will be Avery Bronner who will shoot these 2 free throws.
First one's no good. First one is, you think the second one is good?
It's an 8-point deficit for the Lady Cats, or rather an 8-point lead for the Panthers here, for the Lady Panthers. And I mean, you know, for the first quarter being so close right now, the Lady Panthers are starting to pull away.
Yeah, they pushed out a little more. Here's Morrill. Abernathy.
And that one, yep, that one goes out of bounds.
Yeah, I thought it might have been tipped by Breed, but it wasn't. And Cats will have the ball now.
This is going to be quick here.
3 seconds. She'll put it up. Oh, I thought that might have been good.
Just
but
a little off center.
Yeah.
Well, that's the end of the first half of play, and the Lady Cats are trailing on this one by 8 points. It's 23-15 here. The Nickerson Lady Panthers, they've got the lead here, and right now a little bit of a surprise here, because one has to think here. Another half like that, and the Lady Cats' undefeated season may be in doubt.
Yeah, and I think there is multiple things the Cats have to do if they want to get back in this game. I think first of all, I would almost put this above containing Abernathy. The Cats are giving up way too many offensive rebounds to Nickerson, and they're getting a lot of second chance points here. And I think obviously then second, containing Abernathy will be hugely important in the second half.
Yeah, she's been a big time player for the Lady Panthers here tonight here. You're going to see the little Cats here as they play, but we're going to be given our analysis here. Let's go ahead and put up your keys here and kind of put up the Percy's keys. Yeah, see how they're doing compared to those keys here. So make more than half of their free throws. At the beginning, the Lady Cats were doing that. It seemed like that they started struggling after a while.
Yeah, they started off 4 for 4 or 2. I mean, they started off strong, but then towards the second quarter, completely kind of fell off a cliff in terms of their percentage from the line. But I mean, hey, there's still a half to go, and yeah, we'll see.
Converting on easy opportunities around the basket. I don't think they really had too many easy opportunities.
I think Sienna had one, and he makes it.
Got to give props where props is due. That was a beautiful shot.
That was a great shot. Future Haven legend right there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
But yeah, that the Lady Panthers defense there, they've been pretty good in not allowing very many easy chance baskets there.
Yeah. Sienna's had one, I believe, but they've basically had almost no easy chances. I mean, in this first half.
And then what about Avery and Sienna and getting them started on offense here? I mean,
Avery's had a point. Sienna started off really well. She had 7 points, but unfortunately, it won't mean anything if they can't win. So I'll give them like a half of a point there on that key. Sienna is a really consistent player in general that plays well, but if the team isn't winning, then obviously not quite as important if she's doing well offensively or not. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, and we got to wonder what Coach Ruppert's telling them in the locker room. Mm-hmm. There's more to the story and all that, but
I wouldn't be surprised if Nickerson comes out with like a full court press or just something to keep their momentum going and to just completely stop Haven from coming back into this game. I think Nickerson has to be pretty happy with themselves so far about how this game has been going.
I would think so too. They've got all the momentum. At this moment with this lead, and then also just the last 2 games where I think he kicked him in the stomach there.
It's like a UFC type move.
It's like, I want the ball. I'm going to kick you. But the Lady Panthers, they came in with all the momentum with the last 2 wins.
Fell down.
They've you knew going into this game, like, it was going to be a tough matchup because both of these teams, they know each other so well.
Yeah. And I think that obviously plays a factor into it. But, yeah. Oh, here's a basket. Give it to her. 2-2 game here for the Little Cats.
I think so.
Yellow against white.
Oh, nice block. And she's going
on the fast break.
Disown.
No, couldn't get it.
Oh, man.
With the putback. White team's up 4-2, by the way.
And she got the point to the sky on that one. Oh, man. Gotta love. What?
From downtown. Man.
Oh,
I need
man.
the rosters now. Oh man.
I think he got it from the 3-point perimeter. Is Roper teaching them?
It was pretty close.
Not Roper. Is Paramore teaching? Or both of them teaching?
Yeah. That was a nice shot. Oh.
Oh, here we go.
Pretty aggressive. Oh, almost got it. And I tell you, we got some future stars on this court right here. In transition.
It's rolling around.
Yep.
Oh, now it's picked up, and now she's running with it. There we go.
Oh, there you go. Oh, man. This is intense.
Oh, he got pickpocketed.
Oh,
Gotta love watching the Little Cats play these games.
So entertaining.
Oh, there we go. She's got it one-on-one.
Oh, spins. Oh,
And she lost it.
Oh.
Now. Oh. I was gonna say he has to run the other way.
Almost in. With the putback. Hey,
there
got
we go.
It. What is that? 6-4 or no?
6-4. But I think
6-4?
she's got 4 points on this game here.
That's it. And I think white team won, right? Yeah.
I think so.
I think the white team won. Although a very impressive quote-unquote 3 from one of the yellow team players.
Oh man!
I'll give him my my MVP of the Little Cats game.
I think they'll be back on the court, or another Little Cats game here back on the court for the for halftime of the guys game.
Oh.
So I think that's how they usually do it. So
right. Definitely don't switch your don't switch the channel if you want to hear some Little Cats commentary again.
Yeah, don't change the channel.
Don't change the channel. Yeah.
Keep it right here. All right. So real quick before we take a break here. Let's see if I've got this. Well, I mean, I guess we're not taking a break.
Yeah, we're about ready to go.
Yeah. Sorry, Zoe. I guess we're not doing the break. All right. So let's go ahead and do our quick little promo here. So that was the halftime show. So the next time that we've got. Well, actually, they're going to do a little bit of warming up here before they get going here. But the next time that that Haven High School that the basketball program will be on the hardwood. It'll be the boys. The next time that the boys, after tonight, hit the hardwood, it's going to be next week at the 53rd annual Adolph Rupp Tournament. Your number 5 Haven Wildcats will start the tournament off against 0-7 Winfield at 6 p.m. on Tuesday. For updates,
As the 1 seed. Yeah.
That's as the 1 seed. Yes. For updates, just keep an eye on USD 312 Facebook, on the Facebook page, on also the Haven Boys Basketball page, Facebook page as well, on how to watch the stream or listen to the radio broadcast. Next time that we are on your screens will be for the 50th Wildcat Classic.
Right here.
All 12 games from the first tip on Thursday, January 26th at 3 p.m. all the way to the awards ceremony and presentation on Saturday, January 28th. They'll be live right here on your home for Haven Wildcat basketball, the Wildcat Network.
And as a plus, I believe we're going to have some different commentators
Oh yeah,
on that one. So, yeah,
we get.
I should be on. I believe I'll be there for most of the games. I'll be commentating with some of our football commentators, Brady Peterson and Austin Honeycutt, and then we might have a special guest at some point.
Oh yeah, we've got already. I believe already confirmed. I've already talked to him. We've got one Mr. Craig Idacavage.
Yeah.
He's going to be jumping on board.
Superintendent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So he will be he'll be on board with us as well. So you know how we
fun.
do.
Yeah.
It's we step it up for the Wildcat Classic,
Oh,
and we
yeah.
are definitely stepping up for the 50th Wildcat Classic as well. So
This is like where they have like the 4 March Madness games in one night. This is like that, but for us.
oh yeah, we'll be bringing the cough drops because we'll all be losing our voices by Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Third quarter of action right here, right now, starting.
All the tea, all the.
All the tea, all the
Yeah.
Ricola.
Yeah.
Oh man.
See how effective it is. And here is Haven.
Haven right now starting this second half with an 8-point deficit. Let's see what Roper had to say for this one here.
Now let's see if it worked. I mean, there's obviously a lot of games to go, but let's see if the Wildcats can change up the story here. Over to Kinley in the corner. She'll get it back up to Bree, and she'll reset and call it a play. Sadie, she'll get it over to Carly. Bree on the right wing. She'll fake left and go right. Kinley down to Sadie. Sadie will get it over to Carly. Thought about a 3. Bumped her, and that's not a great turnover there for the Cats. And here comes Nickerson. Pawns to the basket and scores. 10 points for Pawns on the day, I believe. And we have got a double-digit Panther lead. Here are the Cats. Bree at the top of the key. She'll call it a play. Right back to her. And over to Carly. Carly to Kinley in the corner. She'll scan the floor. Back to Bree. Bree will get it over to Sadie. Sadie fakes. Back to Kinley. Won't take a 3. Down to Sienna. She'll put it up and score. 9th point of the night for Sienna. And the lead is cut down to 8. And now here's Nickerson. Morrill will drive, and it will bounce in for her. First points of the night for Morrill, and Nickerson is just keeping this lead right where it has been, and that's a mental error there for Haven. And so far, not much of what Roper has said at halftime working, but again, we will see what or how the rest of the half will go. Now 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the third quarter, and that's a big 3 by Morrill for Nickerson. And the lead is 13 now. And this is not what you want if you're Roper. Here's Sienna, she'll Euro, and can't get it. And you can almost sense some frustration here for the Cats, as this has not been what they wanted so far in this game. Here's Abernathy over to Morrill. Morrill the hot hand, can't get it. Here's Pons in the corner. Yep, and she will get it up to, believe that's Abernathy, and that's another basket for her. And here is Haven. A 15-point deficit, largest of the game and of the season. Here's Sienna. First shot's no good, and then that'll be a foul on her. And she will go to the line. And it is 32-17 right now. We're working on the scoreboard. We'll have that back for you as soon as possible. She'll make the first shot. That's 10 points on the night for Sienna. And she will miss the second one, but Avery's right there. Third point of the night for Avery Bronner, and the lead is down to 12. Here comes Nickerson. Tipped. Pons keeps it. Here's Pons. Ball's going to be tipped, and it will be out of bounds, but Nickerson will keep it. And here they are with a throw-in. They get it to the corner. They'll shoot it, and it will rim out. And Haven will get the rebound. Here comes Sadie. Sadie up to Avery. Avery on the drive. She got it. Nice fading shot there from Avery. And that's a mental mistake by Nickerson. And we get the ball right back. It's down to 10 points. Could this be a turning point here for Haven? As it was up to a 15-point lead at one point. But the Cats are slowly clawing their way back here. Here's Sienna. She'll fake it. Drive to the hoop. It goes reverse. And it'll be Nickerson ball. Had the right idea there, but just couldn't quite execute it. And here comes Nickerson. Up by 10 here with 3:47 to go, 3:48 to go in the half. Well, they'll call a foul on Nickerson, and it'll be our ball, I believe. And we should have the camera with the score back there for you guys. And here now comes Haven. Sienna to the basket. And they will call a blocking foul on Nickerson. And this will be a baseline throw in here for the Cats. And we'll see what they can do here. And we'll get it out to Bree. Bree will get it back to Kinley. Back to Bree, over to Sadie, over to Kinley. Thought about a three, couldn't get it. Here's Sienna, or excuse me, Avery, and that was, looked like almost partially deflected there, and Haven will lose its possession of the ball. Here's Andres, over to Morrill. Morrill will get it out to Perry. Perry, it'll be tipped. Avery dives for it, gets it up to Bree. Bree now to Sadie, almost lost it. Sadie falls away and makes the shot. Nice shot there from Sadie for her 6th point of the game, and the lead is down to 8. And the Cats are slowly but surely turning the momentum here. Can they keep it going? Morrill almost traveled there. Tipped, and it'll be tipped out by Sadie as she tried to, or Sienna as she tried to save it. And I believe with 2:43, there'll be a timeout called by Nickerson. And it went from 15 points to 8 points in the span of, 4 to 5 minutes. So a pretty good turnaround for Haven. And this game is looking a lot more manageable at this point.
Masterfully done.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all noticed it, but there was a nice black rectangle where the clock used to be.
Tried to keep the score as updated as updated as possible.
I
In
appreciate
the time,
that.
obviously.
Oh man, technical difficulties, they happen, but you know, but it's great to have great volunteers and great students. Shout outs to all the volunteers once again who are working tonight's live stream. So, all right. So yeah, if you guys were all wondering, why is the big loud man not not talking now?
Well, you missed about a 7-point swing here. Went from a 15-point lead for Nickerson to a 7-point lead, or to an 8-point lead, which is pretty huge in the whole in this game. As now it is down to only an 8-point lead. There'll be a foul here for, I believe it's going to be on Haven. And they will go from the sideline, I believe. Nickerson will sub Morrow out, and they will put number 15, Avery Hamburg in. And also sub McDonald out, and I'm not sure who they put in for her. Oh, that's...
Ooh. That was a good...
nice tip out of bounds there.
Good defensive effort by Sienna Dufresne there. All right, so Destiny Pons now she's got and she's going to call a play, it looks like. So, all right, so Haven, would you say that they've got a bit of momentum here right now?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, they've had multiple positive offensive possessions here, and they've been building up some defensive stuff as Sadie steals the ball right from her on the break.
Oh.
Nickerson fans called for a travel, and they won't get it, but it will be a jump ball, and it's going to Nickerson, I think. Very up and down game. I can't lie, it's been a mostly Nickerson swing here throughout the whole game, but as of late, Haven is coming on.
Oh, looks like Khalees Abernathy right now will be back in the game here.
That's huge. And that partially could have been why they went on that run, because she wasn't out there. I want to see if that's the reason. Morrill, get it back up to the number 24 Pons. Hambrick. She will have a jump ball there, and that will be Wildcat ball.
And right now, if you are the Lady Wildcats, you're probably trying to get every possession that you possibly can.
Oh, yeah, for sure. There is no point in playing conservative here, down by 8.
Long pass all the way across the court.
Yep, across half court there. Kinley, deep 3.
Oh,
what a
my
shot!
goodness!
That was a bomb from three-point land.
Kinley Jacquez. If it was the Harlem Globetrotters, that's 4-point land, really.
That was a nice shot. And it's now down to 5, and that's another mistake by Nickerson.
And I think that was going to go to Adelie Morel, and I don't know if she saw her after image, but she was no longer there.
Here. Oh, accurate pass. Oh
man.
Again, right idea there, just couldn't quite convert it. And Haven has all the momentum now.
5 points separate the two teams at this moment.
And this has been a pretty good run here for Haven. As the third quarter winds down, here's Pons. Pons back out to Anchez. Almost lost it again.
Anchez got that poked out of her hands for a second.
Yeah. Almost lost it 3 times.
Yeah.
And here's Morrill on the right wing, driving down to, I believe that's Abernathy. That'll be a jump ball, and that will stay there. Nickerson ball. And remember now, with the next jump ball, Haven will have possession, so that's something to watch out for.
It's not like the NBA where every jump ball they put it right back at at one of the circles and have them actually jump for it.
Would be entertaining, but here's Pond, fades away, tipped, and Haven comes up with it. They're gonna push it here.
They got less than 10 seconds.
Yep. 7 seconds here.
Would you go for a 3 here?
I would go for an open shot. Sadie got the foul.
Oh.
That's important. That is important.
That is important, but I was also looking at Bree. Bree had a
was-
wide
yeah,
open 3.
She did have a wide open corner 3, but hey, any points is better than no points.
This is true. This is true.
Assuming she makes this, obviously. She does.
Ooh. There was a little doubt there as it hit the front of the
Took a little
rim.
bounce, but she'll get it for her 11th point of the game, and this is to make it a 1-possession game. From 15 down, your Lady Cats are now within 3.
Oh my goodness, and all the momentum right now with a with a second.
1.3.
with 1.3 seconds left to go.
Yeah.
This is going to be a quick pass and shoot.
I don't think they're going to
Nope.
get it off. They're just going to hold it. Yeah, that's smart. And look at that. From being down 15 points, the Wildcats are back within 3, and the momentum meter is just all the way to Haven right now.
And also, if you look at the scoreboard, 1 foul for the Lady Cats,
That's
4
big too,
for the
'cause they have a lot of
Panthers.
Yeah, that gives them some room for error here in the fourth quarter. And I mean, the first, I would say 2 minutes of this half couldn't have started any worse for the Cats, but then the last, I'd say around 6 minutes or 5.5 minutes have been just perfect for the Cats. Just good on defense, good on offense, containing Abernathy, making a couple of their free throw shots, and look at that, right back in the game.
8 more minutes left to go in this one here, and we're about set to start this fourth quarter. And I mean,
As they say, strap on those seatbelts.
oh yeah.
This will be a good one.
And we say 8 minutes. 8 minutes regulation.
Yeah. And 8 minutes is a lot of time. I mean,
yeah.
The Cats basically came back from 15 points in 6 minutes. There's a lot that can happen in a full quarter of basketball. 8 minutes is a lot from a pee-wee game to little league to high school to the NBA. I mean, it's a lot of time, so we'll see what happens. Oh, Kinley couldn't get it.
Front of the iron, picked up by Anches.
She was feeling it and just couldn't get it.
She had that big 3 in the last
she's
quarter.
had the hot hand in terms of three-point shooting. Anches a little shaky with it.
Speaking of shaky,
Yeah.
this part of the gym right now.
It's shaking. Over to Anches. Anches will drive. Down. Nice pass to Pons. Pons puts it in. Pons with 12 points on the game, and the lead is pushed back to a 2. Oh, that's a mental error right there. Can't do that. Pons almost loses it and somehow keeps it in.
Oh, Destiny Pons.
Abernathy.
Yep, and
And
there
that
we go.
will be Haven ball.
And see, I was about to say Destiny Pons and Khalees Abernathy right now combined have 27 points to them.
Very impressive. And the only other scorer for Nickerson is a number 2 Morrill, who has 5 points on the game. So pretty I guess scoring for a very select few Panthers here, but it's worked. As they're up by 5 with under 7 to go.
I mean, basketball is one of those sports where it's a team sport where you can be able to share the ball, share the rock,
Yeah.
and get everybody
Harley
to score.
for 3.
Score.
Yeah.
Or
And
or you have
I
a
think
Shaq
it's
and
small.
Kobe type of dynamic, and really have just 2 people score for the entire team.
or LeBron in the playoffs.
Yeah, or
Something
just
like
have
that.
or just have one superstar player.
Yeah.
We've seen that before.
Like a big 3, big 2, et cetera, et cetera. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it works, but then the danger is if that one or 2 players gets shut down, then your offense can stall out. As here comes Haven, Avery Bronner switches hands, can't get it, and it's Nickerson ball.
Right idea, just the execution just wasn't there.
Couldn't quite get it. And Nickerson will probably look to burn as much clock as they can here over the next couple of minutes. As they'll try to get their 4th win of the year and give the Cats their first loss. And that'll be a foul on Haven. And I think up to a certain point here, the fouls for Haven won't be as huge of a deal. I mean, 2 fouls in the half so far, nothing to worry about, to be honest, right as of right now. But we'll see if they get a bunch of fouls here in the quarter.
I imagine that they're going to try to want to save those just in case.
Right.
But they've got a bit of a cushion here at the moment.
Yeah, but again, have to play with that, with the intensity, and that can lead to some fouls eventually. As here comes Haven. Sadie pretty open on the side. She'll wait. Canley thought about a 3 again. Here's Sadie working from the line. Pulls up, can't get it. Avery, she'll put it up. Sienna now. It rolls around and gets in.
A lot of contact in there, but the basket was still made, and now the Cats are there within a possession.
14 points for Sienna, and she's been good.
Oh,
Nickerson,
dancing
and they got
on
a
the
steal.
line.
Haven has got a steal, and they'll push it up.
Sadie
Here's
has to by herself.
Perfect pass.
And
Perfect pass.
what was once a 15-point lead is down to 1.
Under 4 to play here. Here is McDonald, I believe. Oh, over to Abernathy. Bad pass.
And who's going to get it? Who last touched
It is
it?
Nickerson ball. This might come right down to the wire. I believe. All right, okay, so now it's the 22 Perry going out, not McDonald. McDonald will come in, and Perry will go out. I believe I called Perry McDonald there. As the defensive play by Kinley.
And those are going to be crucial here, especially now that we're
within
this
one,
close. Yeah.
Within 1. We could use a nice stop here or a turnover, just like that.
And the Wildcats come up with it.
And it's pretty.
2 on 1.
Here's
2
Avery.
on 2.
She'll put it in.
And the Lady Cats have the lead since the first quarter of this game. And now who's on the back foot right now? It is now
Nickerson.
Nickerson. There we go.
Here's
Searching
Morrow.
for names.
Yeah. Here's Anges. That'll be a foul.
Oh man, crazy game at this moment.
Yeah, they down by 15.
Down by 15, but
I had hope
a quarter ago,
yeah,
like in game time.
Right. And I had hope. I think when they went on that run, they had a chance, and they've been call a timeout.
And I think they were about to run out of time.
There's some good set defense there for the Cats. And my goodness, this is. I mean, obviously Nickerson, but not like a Cheney or a Heston, not like a crazy, like really insanely good team, but to come back from 15 in any game shows a team's resilience. And today, Haven showed that. I mean, win or loss, they have something to build on, something to come back to and say, hey, I know we're playing the Cheney, I know we're playing XYZ, but we can do it. We came back from 15 points. I mean, yeah, I think this should tell them that they're a strong team.
It's going to be a comeback from the ages if they're able to complete this one.
Yeah, I mean, you don't see very many 15-point comebacks.
I mean, especially in high school basketball.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I mean, he's wide open here, and Nickerson takes the lead right back. 17 points for her.
Again.
Oh, almost a travel there for Kinley. That was really close. Here's Sienna. Bobbles it over to Sadie. Kinley, 4-3.
Oh,
Almost
so
got it.
close.
Abernathy will take it. And they will call a
foul.
Not a jump ball, a foul.
Again, if. That's the word of the day here. You know, it'll be a comeback for the ages if they're able to close it out.
Yep. It's the same thing you hear with any kind of sports comeback or comeback on a season. It's great, but only if they come back. And here is Abernathy. She'll drive. Avery guarding her. Cross-court pass over to Morrill. Morrill will wait. Here's Pons. She'll reset a little bit. McDonald down to. They'll get it down to Abernathy, and they'll call a jump ball. So.
And that's going to be Nickerson's ball there.
And they immediately sent 3 defenders right on her. I mean, that's the way to do it if you're Haven.
Got to limit what she has.
Not a good inbound pass.
Oh.
And that was a hard foul there. And it was a necessary foul. There's plenty of fouls to get. Well, not plenty, but there's a decent amount of fouls to get for the Cats as they've picked up 3 fouls here in the last couple minutes. And here's Pons. Pons right to the basket.
She drives it.
Can't get it, and Haven has it. And here comes Haven. 3.
To take back the lead here.
Sadie wide open. Blocked.
Oh, man.
That was a nice block, I got to say.
Crucial block, too.
Unfortunately. And here comes Nickerson.
Less than 3 minutes left to go in regulation. We got to start saying regulation here.
Yeah.
Oh,
blocked by Avery Broader. Get that out of here.
And she went and picked it up by herself, too.
Yeah. The block and the rebound, 2 for 1. Here's Sadie. Over to Bree. Bree, Kinley wide open. 4-3. No good. Too much. And she had her shot right there. All right, 2.5 to play. Here comes Nickerson. They're going to slow it down here. And we're getting an absolute treat of a game here.
Oh,
Mr.
yeah,
Clemens.
we are.
Comebacks, close games in the fourth quarter. What else could you want?
Buzzer beater.
Asking you shall receive. We'll see. Here's McDonald over to Abernathy. Back to McDonald. McDonald scanning the floor. She'll go
and
under
a
the basket.
nice defensive play there by Kinley Jackwes.
Man, T-minus 2 minutes.
Oh, man, strap yourselves in.
Yep.
This rocket's about ready to launch.
Yeah. 1-point game here, and Nickerson has the ball. Here's McDonald. McDonald will reset it. Avery goes, Sienna goes for the steal. Can't get it.
Double
Over
team
to,
there.
I believe that's Pons. Pons will come around the screen. Pons. Oh, a backcourt pass to Anja, and she scores. That is not what you want if you're the Cats. Her first point of the game, and it comes at a hugely important time.
And
They'll call it
timeout.
Yeah, we'll call it timeout. That is a huge basket. I mean, that cannot be understated how important that was. And with points coming at a premium here, to get it up to a 3-point lead, hugely impressive.
Now looking still at the scoreboard.
Not impressive, important.
Oh, yeah. But still looking at the scoreboard and 1.5 minutes left to go, though. Panic button doesn't need to be pressed just yet.
I'll say this. If Nickerson scores and makes it a 2-possession, you are slamming the panic button, absolutely slamming it. Because at this point, haven't been able to score all that consistently. But if you can score here and then bring it back to 1, you'll feel much more comfortable here. At least as comfortable as you can feel. I mean,
a three-point basket for either team will say a lot.
Oh yeah.
For how the rest of this game is going to go.
Even a basket will. I mean, a basket for Haven is making it down to 1, and a basket for Nickerson, almost all but. I don't want to say all but seals it, but 5 points is a decent amount to come back from within around a minute. But I mean, it's still 1.5 minutes, so a decent amount of time.
Decent amount of time. There's still 3 timeouts per team.
Yeah.
And Nickerson's got 3 fouls to give before before putting Haven into the bonus. Haven
Right.
still has 2 fouls to give before putting Nickerson into the bonus.
Yep. And here's Kinley over to Sadie. Sadie will get it to Sienna. Here's Sienna. She will get it to Bree.
Bronner.
4-3. Oh, almost had
so
it.
close, but picked up by.
Almost saved by
almost.
almost saved by Sienna. Man, that would have been a nice save. And we are getting close to a minute left, and it's coming right down to the wire, folks. This is a nail biter.
Haven right now
Into
with the
Abernathy.
full court
Abernathy.
press.
Oh, and Morrill gets right by the press. Spins, pawns, and she'll travel. Huge call there.
Oh, man.
And a lot of calls haven't exactly been going Haven's way this game.
But they got a favor on that one,
to
though.
get a call like that is huge.
Less than a minute left here. Here we
Here's
go.
Sadie down to Avery. It's within 1. And I think it'll be a timeout called by either I think it'll be called by Roper. A full timeout here, I think. And it's within 1 with less than a minute to go.
And that is by Roper.
Yeah.
So, oh man.
Get ready.
If you are a fan of our live streams, you've heard me say this once before. We've got less than a minute left.
Mm-hmm.
But as my mom has said this, she's a big fan of basketball, by the way. As my mom has said this, a minute can last about 15.
Yeah. Oh man. If you've been watching any kind of basketball, like just ever, the last minute or so always just takes forever. And it's, well,
especially with close games like this.
Yeah, especially with fouls and like timeout, all that stuff. So these 52.7 seconds can really almost be 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I mean, maybe not quite that long, but they can just stretch out.
I mean, the guys that are all the way over in the corner over there, they've been waiting for quite a while. They did not warm up during halftime.
Not. Well, I mean, they warmed up if they were being referees.
Yeah.
not actually warming up. All right, here's Nickerson. Morrill fumbles with it on Ches, and she'll get it.
Oh, block!
And Haven has it.
Here we go, crucial.
Here's Sadie down to Kinley. Kinley puts it up. Oh, it goes in. It rims out and tipped by Sadie, but Nickerson will have it.
37.9 seconds
and that
left
just
to go.
took about 18 seconds off the clock, or no, a little, no, around 15.
Too much time.
I can't math. Yeah. All right. Here
you got
Nickerson.
to foul here if you're Haven. At a certain point, you have to foul.
At some point, not yet.
Well, they're
They have
almost
to get
out of
over
time.
here.
There
They
we
get
go.
over. And McDonald, Sanchez to McDonald over to Morrill.
Now you got to do
20
something
seconds,
if you're Haven.
and they're gonna foul.
Yep.
All right. I know we have a lot of cliches here, but once Nickerson goes in the bonus, and if they have to shoot free throws, those free throws will or could very well win or lose this game. Not quite there yet. I think they're pretty close. I think within 1 or 2 fouls, and I got a foul here at some point.
Oh, here we go.
And it's tipped.
And what's the call here?
It's a foul on Haven, I think. Yeah, foul on Haven.
So
I think it's
close
on
to a backcourt
Avery.
violation.
Oh my God, it was so close.
But that will put
And
Nickerson
that will
into
send
the.
Abernathy to the line. Someone who you do not want to see at the line if you're Haven.
Regardless, though.
17 points on the night.
Regardless,
would
though,
be-
this game's still going to be at.
And she got the first one. That is a huge point there. And if she makes this, Haven would have to go for a 3. And they're going to, quote unquote, ice the kicker here. And they'll hope that she misses this next free throw. Man, oh man, what a finish.
I was going to say, regardless to the results of these free throws, you're still within a possession.
Which is ultimately the most important thing. But a possession can be 3 points, 2 points, or 1 point.
That is key.
And if you're within 3, it's completely different than being within 2 or 1. Because obviously within 2 or 1, it's a bucket. But if it's 3, obviously it has to be a 3. I mean, this is basically the shot of the game here, because if she makes it, then it's up to 3, and if she misses, well, Haven can tie it and send it to overtime.
So hypothetical, make
Right.
shot here.
Yep.
What do? Do you give it to your three-pointer, or do you give it to Sienna Dufresne and hope she goes for 3 points the old-fashioned way?
I would go for a 3 with Kinley. I would run some kind of plug to get her open in the corner, and there's a little bit of some confusion here. And they will put Sadie, okay, so they haven't subbed Carly in yet. So they'll sub her in after this free throw here. And all right, ladies and gentlemen, this is, as of so far, the shot of the game. And there's a stoppage here. I'm not sure what for, to be honest, but they'll keep going. And here is Abernathy. She misses, and Haven will bring up the court. 10 seconds.
I think you would have to call a timeout.
Avery to Sadie bobbles it.
Call it.
Almost
Timeout.
lost it. 5 seconds, and they'll call a timeout.
Roper had to
Should have called a
shout
timeout
that.
way earlier.
Yeah.
Should not have waited for 4. I mean, what is the point of burning 6 seconds off the clock? Now, obviously, I'm no coach. You're no coach. We are purely, quote-unquote, amateurs. But why would you bring up the ball and burn 6 valuable seconds off the clock? It doesn't make any sense.
You guys can take a look back on that. I think you could be able to see, like Roper was just shouting at the referee for a good moment.
Now, what I will say is, if they had the ball down there, and they call a timeout when they're down there, and then they have to go all the way down from there after the timeout, then that's understandable.
Yeah.
Now, it was fairly smart to get it down here. Now, I'm not sure what the rules are on if you call a timeout from all the way down there, if it can be placed like at the half court line or like somewhere like that. But 5.5 seconds on the clock, and Haven, a 3 can win it and a 2 can tie it.
Do you go for 2? Do you go for 3? We're going to see the answer here.
We will find out. Sadie moves. Here's Sienna. 5 seconds.
Here we go.
3,
Quickly, you got to
2.
do it.
Over to Bree. Bree to Avery. A foul! They call a foul! And she's going to the line with a chance to tie it up. What a game.
Oh, my goodness.
This is for the game right here. All the pressure. I mean, you want to talk about pressure?
I got goosebumps.
At any point in a game, you have got all your pressure. All the pressure in the world is right here. 0.1 second on the clock.
All right, here we go. Let's give it to Avery Bronner.
I believe it's 2 shots here. The first shot is good. It's good. And with one more shot, your Haven Wildcats, down by 15 at one point, can send it to overtime.
Timeout
and Nickerson
called.
will ice, well, quote unquote again, ice the kicker here. What a game. Wow.
Oh my goodness. Freshman Avery Bronner right now with the weight of the world on her shoulders.
Clutch free throw there.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
And we were saying this game might be a blowout. Boy, were we wrong. And I'm happily wrong. I cannot be more happy to be wrong.
Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. I have no words.
Yeah, there is not much you can say at this point. I mean, just what a game.
0.1 seconds left to go. So you got to think that this is it. This is the last shot.
The only thing is, right, if there's 0.1 second and I don't want to say it's possible, but if it can just somehow be tipped somehow, there is still time on the clock. So this is 99% chance that this is the last shot. All right.
Here we go.
This is for the tie. Avery Bronner at the line. She got it! She got it! Oh my word!
and we are going to overtime.
This game is not over yet. I thought it was going to rim out. It comes back in, and we get some extra time here. My goodness, what a game.
Oh my goodness.
That is the definition of clutch right there.
And you know
with
what?
everything on the line, with everyone watching, with the entire game right there in the balance, she tips it toward Haven. And the student section saying she's a freshman, even more impressive. Oh
yeah.
My gosh, what a game.
Like I said, the weight of the world on her shoulders as a freshman.
Yep.
And
cool as you like, just drains him. I mean, my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
I know that Nickerson might not be who Haven thought would be their most competitive opponent, but I mean, man, what a game. I mean, my goodness. And now we get 4 extra minutes. Are we getting paid for this extra? Are we getting paid for this extra time? No, I'm just kidding.
Paid in experience.
Yeah, we do it for the love of the game.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And guess what, guys? For the first time on these live streams, it does not say first, second, third, or fourth. It says OT1. You're not mistaken. It is overtime.
And we get 4 minutes of high-flying basketball, high intensity.
Hey, guys. Have I told you this is a rivalry game? Here we go.
It sure lived up to the billing so far. Sadie, right to the basket. Kinley, 4-3. Oh, almost.
Let me go ahead and update the foul
Fighting
situation here.
And it'll be a jump ball here.
So overtime rules here. Fouls will go ahead and stay the same. It's a carryover from the fourth quarter. Bonus situation also stays the same. It's 4 minutes, so it's half the time. The winner after the 4 minutes. That's your winner of the game.
Yep. Pulls up, can't get it, and here's Sadie. Cats on the break. Sadie. She will slow it down, and they want to travel, but they won't get it. And they're going to call a play here. Sadie will move to the free throw line. Here's Sienna. Sienna over to Sadie. Sadie right back to Sienna. Over to Bree. Bree will reset and probably call another play here. Here is Sienna. Sienna waiting. Avery cuts. Sadie fakes. Sadie, nice move. Sadie, misses it.
Oh, man, and a foul.
And a foul on Haven, I believe. So it'll be a floor. It'll be an over-the-top foul. It looks like, and that's a 1-and-1. That's a 1-and-1.
That's a 1-and-1.
Because, as you said, fouls carry over. So a 1-and-1 chance here for Nickerson. And I'm getting goosebumps. This has been such a great game.
So Destiny Pons will go to the free throw line here.
First shot is good. And Nickerson has taken back the lead. That is Pons' 13th point of the game, I believe. And this to make it 14 and bring it up to 2. It is good. She's got, I believe, 14 now on the night, and the lead's up to 2. Here's Sadie to the basket. Stops. Can't get it, and Sienna's going to fight for it, and it's a jump ball.
It will stay as Haven
stay
ball.
with Haven, yep.
And the guys over there are like, man, we're just getting cold.
Yeah. I'm sure they're enjoying this game. I mean, this has been a great game.
Normally it's the girls that come back and get
Avery
to the student section.
And they'll call a foul. Sienna is going to the line. And they can tie it right back up.
And normally it's the girls that after they're done, they go to the student section, cheer on the guys. Now the guys get the chance to do the other, or to go the other way.
Here's Sienna. Got it. Got the first shot. That is important. Sienna has got 16 on the day. Or no, excuse me, 15. And She'll make it 16 here if she makes it. She does not. That's a big miss there.
Goes out of bounds.
And it will be Nickerson ball. And that's actually a huge miss. Not a game-ending miss, obviously, but pretty important nonetheless.
Haven with the pressure here.
Yep, here's Anches. Anches over to Pons. Pons.
Oh,
tip. Haven has it right
steal.
back. Sienna to the basket, and it'll be tipped from behind, and Haven will keep possession of the ball.
A little over 2.5 left to go in this first
overtime. If we have a double overtime or a triple overtime. Man, Kinley in the corner. Over to Sadie. Sadie will get it over to Bree. Bree, she'll reset it here and probably call a play. Here's Bree.
Only in the last live stream before the 50th Wildcat Classic where we get double overtime.
Yeah. Here's Kinley in the corner. Here is Bree. Bree. Avery drives, waits. I think she thought Sadie was going to cut, and they'll tip it off of Nickerson. But the ball will get tipped off of Nickerson, and it will stay with Haven.
And I believe that was last touch by Destiny Pons in particular.
Right.
So.
And the game clock is at 2:09 right now, and it's slowly getting closer to that 2 minutes. Here's Sadie. Avery working on the defense. Avery almost had it in there, and this time it'll go to Nickerson. That's big. And if you're Haven, I would just keep on the pressure here, as they've had trouble breaking down this press here. Anges tipped again. Haven has it. Here's Sadie. She'll put it up and get it. A huge shot from Sienna.
Sienna DeFreight and Sadie Estos just took it away.
Almost got it. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
What a swing. And Haven has just snatched all the momentum right back.
Just like a freight train.
Yeah. They are, and could this be a 1-and-1 here? Or was it a foul? I couldn't see.
Timeout.
It'll be a timeout, yeah. Man, I was looking at my score sheet. I didn't see the play with Sadie. What happened?
She just batted it away.
Oh, wow. On a pass or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Batted it away. I think it went out of bounds, though. So, oh, yeah, and by the way, I also forgot to mention timeouts also carry over. So Haven has 0 timeouts.
Which is something to watch.
Yeah.
If they get in a bad situation, they are going to have to make their way out of it.
Only one player right now that is close to, or that is in that foul trouble there, and that is number 24, Sienna DeFreight. She's got 4 fouls, so she's got 0 fouls to give here.
Yeah.
If you're Haven.
It is 5 fouls. By the way, everyone watching, it is 5 fouls. Then you are done.
The only one that is furthest away on the court at the moment for Haven is Kinley. She only has 1.
Yeah.
For Nickerson, everybody on the court here, there are 3 players with 3 fouls, 1 player with just 2. That would be Morrill. And then Ayla Anches has 0 fouls. She's been playing a very
clean game.
Very clean game tonight.
All right, here's Nickerson with 1:45 to go, down by 1. Here's McDonald. McDonald over to Morrill. Morrill will drive out to McDonald. McDonald over to Pons. Pons. Anges is open.
Open 3.
Off the front side of the rim. Abernathy. It
Rare
won't go.
miss.
Haven gets it. And they will call a foul on Nickerson, I think.
And the only one there, I believe,
or
is
maybe
Morrill.
it wasn't a foul. I wasn't sure.
Either foul or kicked ball.
It was. I'm not
I
sure.
think they're either 1-and-1.
They're gonna. It'll be a 1-and-1, I believe. Yeah, 1-and-1. And these are huge free throws here. Man, what a game.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I know we said it like 5 times, but man.
Well,
so back and forth.
You know, it was at one point in that third quarter, Haven was down by 15.
Mm-hmm. And here's Sadie. Excuse me, Sienna. It's good.
And then to come back and tie it.
Yeah, 18 points on the game for Sienna. She's been so clutch. And this to make it a 3-point lead. It's good. Nothing but net. And it's a 4-point lead for Haven now. Here is Nickerson on the break. Morrill. She'll get it to McDonald. McDonald over to Morrill. Morrill waits. Morrill back to Pons. Pons for 3. Good!
Oh!
This game gets crazier and crazier, and it's tied now.
Could we be seeing double overtime? We've got
It's
a minute
possible.
12.
Here's Sadie. Over to Kinley. Kinley waits. Back to Bree, and they will call a play. They're going to reset here.
If you're Haven,
Here's
you're going to
Bree.
use up this clock.
I personally would, yeah. But you got to score here. If you're going to burn clock, you have to score. All right, Haven, they are burning as much clock as possible, it looks like.
And this crowd right now, electric.
Yeah, here is Bree. Bree will wait. Bree looks at the clock. It says 40 seconds. Here's Bree over to Kinley. Kinley back to Bree, and the Cats are trying to burn time. Here's Sadie. Sadie, it's a jump ball.
Oh, and that goes
Nickerson
to Nickerson.
has it. Man, I don't know what to say. I mean, that's unfortunate.
That's a wasted possession if you're
And it'll be a
Haven.
timeout. And Nickerson will call their last timeout here. I'm not sure I would have done well.
Probably to set up a play here.
Yeah, I guess that's probably fair, but I personally would have waited and just kept it till there's like maybe 10 seconds left, because I would much rather call a timeout with 10 seconds left than with 30 seconds left. Me personally. I mean, obviously with the timeout, with this much time to go, it allows you to game plan more broadly, but I think having a timeout at 10 seconds is way, way, way more important than having a timeout at 30 seconds. Me personally, but I mean, that's just how I see it.
Now, if you guys at home are wondering, why aren't we showing the cheerleaders here? That's because both of the sideline cameras are being blocked by everybody.
Our apologies. Our apologies. All right.
Last night for the wrestling tournament, we put signs that says don't stand in front of the cameras.
Oh, almost had another jump ball there. Here's Anches.
Here we go.
Anches.
Oh.
Pons almost lost it. Pons driving. Pons pulls up. And it will rim in. What a clutch shot from Pons.
Here we go. No timeouts left for Haven. What are they going to do right now?
Here's Sienna to the basket.
Up.
It's good.
Tie ball game.
And they call it a timeout, but they don't have any timeouts.
I think that would be a technical, wouldn't it?
But they don't have any timeouts.
What's the rule here?
That should be a technical, right? I mean, hold up.
Scoreboard did not carry over, so
unless we're seeing something wrong here, but I think we've been keeping track of it correctly, and the scoreboard says no timeouts for either team when Roper called that.
We'll have to
ask maybe the scores table at that after this game or something like that. That doesn't seem right. To me, I mean, from what I understand, it carries over, and there's no timeouts left. All right, 8 seconds left. Here's Nickerson.
Either way, it benefits Haven.
Yep. Almost didn't get it in. They have to get it up here. Here's Pons, 4 seconds.
Heavy
3
pressure.
seconds. 2 seconds, 1 second.
Double overtime!
We are having double overtime in the Wildcat gym.
Oh my goodness.
What a game. Up and down and up and down, back and forth and back and forth. What else could you want?
Oh man, no time, oh my goodness. And guys.
It's 7:35.
It's 7:35.
The guy's game starts at 7:20, 7:30? I mean,
something like that. It's supposed to start 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. So maybe get some snacks, some beverages, get your late night cheat meals in, and get comfortable.
Yeah.
Now, see, my question is obviously we can talk about all the basketball things here, but just from a technical perspective, how on earth does Haven call a timeout when they have no timeouts left? And obviously, I am commentating for Haven.
Right.
But it, in a technical term here, how is that possible? Like unless that we're reading it wrong, as if, or unless they're given one extra timeout in overtime. But I mean, we weren't personally told of that. Nevertheless,
we'll try and see if we can
double
be able
OT,
to
and
consult.
here's Morrill right off the. Oh, that's huge.
That is
right
huge.
off of the tip. Morrill puts it in. 7 points on the night, and Nickerson has an early lead.
We'll try to consult all the rules and stuff like that. We don't have the rule book in front of us.
Right, and I think
the coaches usually get that at the beginning, like before the season starts.
Yeah, and I wonder if it's a situation where the scoreboard and the refs didn't know, so they just let it happen. That's a block. Oh,
blocking
Nickerson
foul.
wanted to charge. They do not get it, and Siena will go to the line. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in double overtime.
Both teams are close to the double bonus here.
Yeah. Man, here is Siena. It's good. One more and she'll tie it up. She has 20 points on the night. Missed to tie it up. Didn't get it. And this happened the last overtime. Right back to Avery. Puts it in!
And the Lady Cats get the lead once again. 1 point right now separates them. 3:30 left to go in this second
I think she has
overtime.
11 points. Or 10 points. I really can't tell from the angle that we're sitting at of the scoreboard.
Avery Bronner.
Yeah.
I believe 14 points.
Okay, all right. Pawn to the, right to the basket. Got fouled. Oh, man. I said this last time. Could you imagine if it goes to triple overtime?
My graphical scoreboard does not have OT3.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to call it overtime.
Overtime plus?
Yeah, sure. Makes the first one, and it is now 49-49 in what has been a great game. And this is to take the lead for Nickerson. Pons has been pretty good from the line this game. Got it. Nickerson now has the lead. 50-49, a 1 point lead for Nickerson as Haven brings it up the court.
And hey guys, here's the thing. If you're enjoying this one, think about it here in about a week and a half.
Oh,
like
there will be like 5 of these.
Yeah, these two teams are in the Wildcat Classic.
Yeah. Here's Kinley over to Siena. Siena over to Bree. And here's Bree down to Siena. Siena down to Sadie. Sadie fades away. Bounces in!
Man.
Sadie Essel!
Trading the lead back and forth like they were baseball cards right now. Oh, wait, no, we're in the 21st century. Pokemon cards.
NFT, though, wait, no.
NFT. Like they're $1 million NFTs.
Maybe not. Maybe not. And the gym is getting raucous here. Haven up by 1. Almost 2 minutes left to go. Morrill right to the basket. Morrill can't get it. Haven gets the rebound. And here we go.
Bronner picked it up. Here we go.
Up by 1. About 2 minutes to go. Here is Siena. Siena over to Avery. 1-on-1. Avery got it! Up by 3 points now with 2 minutes to go. Oh, man.
Crazy game right now.
Oh, my. Up and down, back and forth, like I said. And this is sounding like a prototypical high school atmosphere here. Just a close game atmosphere.
Oh, yeah.
Here's McDonald jump ball. Oh, it's going to be Haven ball. Oh, it's Haven. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Haven has it now. Haven scores here. This could be the game. If they get it up. All right.
Minute and a half left to go in double overtime.
Yep. Here is the Siena, number 24. She'll get it to Bree. Bree will work with it, and she'll almost lose it, or she will lose it. Nickerson has it, and they'll call a foul, and this will be a 1-and-1, I believe, or double bonus. I think it'll still be a 1-and-1.
No, double bonus.
That's
This is gonna
huge,
be big. Yep.
huge timing right there.
And it's going to be Khalees Abernathy who will take the two shots.
Who has been fantastic today.
One of two players on that court right now with 21 points.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
Yeah, that's really impressive.
And I think there's conversation right now between the official and the scorers table. Oh yeah, that is.
I'll put it on Sadie.
They're putting on Sadie Estel because I think initially they had it on Sienna Dufresne. That would have been her 5th foul.
Right.
Which that would have been huge.
That would have been gigantic for this game. And what are they? They're talking. They're saying. I think they were just wanting to clarify what they're doing here. Minute 13 to go. Abernathy at the line. 2 huge free throws here. Got the first one, nothing but net. And she has 19 on the day. And this to make it 20 and to tie up Sienna. Here it is. Good. And I don't want to say I called it, but I said at the start of this game, Avery and her might go shot for shot. There you go.
1 point ball game. Haven still has the lead.
Here is Sienna.
We're looking at a minute left to go.
Yep, here's Bree to Kinley. Kinley on the right wing, up to Avery. Avery down to Sadie. She's open, couldn't get it. And it will stay with Haven, and that was really close to being Nickerson ball. I'm not sure. Again, obviously, without the angle, it's hard to tell. And here is Haven up by 1. Haven right there. Sadie's got it. Sadie's got it. Nice shot.
2 points right there for Sadie Estel.
Bree found her, and we're up by 3 now.
And
here comes Nickerson.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Sadie Estel, this last month's student athlete of the month for Haven High School.
For good reason. For good reason.
And
this
right
gym
now
is rocking.
Let's go ahead and give you a taste of that here.
And here is Onchez to McDonald. She shoots. No good, but it is saved by Morrill. Abernathy for 3. Rims out. Sadie has it, and that might just do it.
They got to hold it.
They got to hold it. And they're going to foul. And with 6.4 seconds, your Lady Wildcats are oh so close to a 10-0 start to the season.
By the skin of their teeth.
Skin of their teeth, yeah. Man. My goodness. And
you couldn't have asked for a better game for Christmas.
Yeah.
You couldn't have drafted a better game if you placed last in the NBA.
She'll get it. And that will pretty much do it. So, Roper will call a timeout. Now, I shouldn't call it before it happens. The good old commentator's curse. Yeah.
True.
Don't want to necessarily call it yet. But.
Well, I mean, I'm saying that this is a classic nonetheless. Oh man.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
another timeout called there.
Yeah.
They know something that we don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll have to consult rule books. We'll have to find a way to get a copy of the rule book.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a way as a debate and forensics coach. I know a way to be able to get a PDF copy of it. So if we're not able to find a way to consult an official or the rules or something like that between games and get you that information and clarification here tonight, we'll definitely have that.
Best, yeah.
We'll definitely have that information for you guys by the classic.
I cannot believe this game turned out like this.
Oh, so crazy,
I mean, if you
but
wanted
it's a
good
classic.
Game, if you wanted a good game, you got it. And remember, this game is not over yet.
6.4 seconds left, but Kinley's got one more.
Little short. She got it right back. 4 seconds.
Hold on to it. That's all you got to do.
And that will do it. your Lady Wildcats come away with a 4-point win, 56-52. They were down by 15 points in the third quarter, and they showed some resilience today, and the result is a 4-point win.
In double overtime, your Lady Wildcats remain undefeated, undisputed, and they will go to the Wildcat Classic 10-0. Oh my goodness!
What a game. What a game. What a game.
Oh,
There are no words. There are no words.
I
That was a great game.
can't believe it.
That was a great game.
Oh,
man.
my.
Honestly, kudos to both teams. I mean, hard-fought game by both teams, and now, can the guys replicate this game? Man, holy cow!
Holy cow is correct. Oh man. Well, that one was good. And guys, so right now they're going to go ahead and give it to the Education Foundation and do the $500. So.
Give ourselves a break.
Yeah, we're gonna give way to that, and then we'll go back and pregame the guys' game. So we'll take a break real quick.
Possible. Our first round winner is Kim Usey. Mrs. Usey will be receiving 10 ukuleles to use in her classroom at Yoder Charter School. Our next winner is Mrs. Minnie Barter. Mrs. Barter will be receiving 13 course oximeters on the Good Resilience curriculum. Our third winner is Miss Amy Wagner. Ms. Wagner will be receiving a high polycarbonate greenhouse to be used at Yoder Charter School. Our fourth winner is Mrs. Jody Olson. Ms. Olson was awarded her grant to purchase some flexible seating options for her classroom. Our final winner is Mrs. Katie Teeter. Mrs. Teeter wrote her grant for a digital camera to be used on a microscope, petri dish sets, and a planning set. Please give our Education Foundation and Joseph Sir on the board a big hand for all they do in listening to as well. Also, the Education Foundation would like to remind everyone that this year's dinner auction will be held Saturday, April 1st, 2023 at the Hutchinson Crossing Theater.
All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and do a quick pregame here for the guys' game, just like we normally do. And then we'll get you guys ready for that. And then we're going to take a break because that was a long game.
Yeah.
So, all right. Apologies to our sponsors for the last halftime and all that, but you guys will get time in the sun and all. But I'll give you guys also a quick shout out. Thank you very much to Yoder Engineered Structures. If you want the finest in engineered structures, just say yes. To Heartland Credit Union, to apply, just give a call, visit the E-branch, or apply online at HCU. It's on there. Apply it at Heartland Credit Union. And also to Shep Chevrolet, where a handshake is still a deal. Call or check them out online, or check them in person and all that. There's a reason why I have a recording of it. But I want to go ahead and give a shout out to them since we missed out on them. for halftime. So you know, they are you know, they signed on to be sponsors for us, and so anytime that we do miss out, I do want to go ahead and give them that quick shout out. So all right. Crazy.
I'm
Crazy.
still in like shock. I thought I came in here like as I was turning to come into Haven, I was like, oh man, what if these games are both bad? And I was so proven wrong. My gosh.
So all right, the girls went 10-0. The
Yep.
guys are now getting set up here. They're sitting at 9-0 right now.
Yeah.
And we looked at their record earlier. You know, a little bit easier of a time against Hoisington on Tuesday night.
Right.
You know, but they're going up against the Nickerson team here that just got their first win. So
Yeah.
so Nickerson's got a bit of momentum on their side too now.
Right. And I think honestly, this might not be completely correct, but I think Nickerson boys, seeing how close the girls' game went, could be inspired to put on a little performance of their own, so to speak. So yeah, we'll see.
So for the guys, they don't get a week off next week. They're right at it with
right
the
back
Rupp.
at it. Yep.
So and they're they're going to go with Winfield at the start of the Rupp tournament on Tuesday.
Right.
But the guys, they are number 5 on the KBCA ranking for 3A.
Very impressive.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, just a great start to the season so far, and I mean, I think the sky's the limit with this team. I mean, there's so much talent both with the seniors, and then there's so much potential with all the juniors and the underclassmen. I mean, yeah, this you have a great team.
Now here's a look at Nickerson's last 6 games here. You know, a season that they probably until recently they want to not remember so much about. But
Yeah.
the win against Halstead, that might be a momentum booster. And so like you said, you know, those boys, they you know, they are, you know, they might be inspired tonight by tonight's performance
And I
of
think
the girls.
I think a win last game should give them some confidence. And I think, to be honest, I think talent-wise, Haven easily is better than Nickerson. But I mean, hey, I said that last game, and that aged absolutely terribly. So we'll see what happens.
It's a chance here for Lonnie Paramore and his boys to be able to repeat what they did a few years ago, and that's make a long run.
Yeah, that'd be
as
amazing.
Undefeated, yeah.
And that was when I was a freshman. So
Yeah.
how cool would it be to have a team go to state when I'm a freshman and a senior? Obviously not on the team, but as a spectator, as a student, as a commentator, that'd be amazing. And the band is showing out right now.
They're going at it here.
Yeah.
All right, so real quick as well before we take our break here. The next time, so after tonight, the next time that the Wildcats hit the hardwood will be next week for the 53rd annual Adolph Rupp Tournament. Your number 5 Haven Wildcats will start the tournament off with the 0-7 Winfield at 6 p.m. on Tuesday. For updates, just keep an eye out on all the Facebook pages, on the bulletin, and everything on how to watch the stream or listen to the radio broadcast. The next time that you see these crazy ladies that just played the game here will be and the next time that you see us and listen and see us on the stream will be for the 50th Wildcat Classic. And I say the crazy ladies all in love and all that. All 12 games from the first tip on Thursday, January 26th at 3 p.m. all the way to the awards ceremony and presentation on Saturday, January 28th. We'll be live right here on your home for Haven Wildcat basketball, the Wildcat Network.
And like I said before the last broadcast, we will have some different voices in the commentators booth. Yeah, we'll have Brady Peterson and Austin Honeycutt. I'll be doing some games with them, Mr. Clements, as I hear, as a special guest.
Oh yeah, we've got Craig Idacavage, superintendent of Haven Public Schools.
That'll be a must-watch. He's a pretty cool guy, from what I hear. So.
Oh yeah. You know, last year we started off the I guess now the tradition of having the superintendent be up here.
Yeah. Why not? Why not? Yeah.
Yeah. So,
cool.
All right, guys, we've got about 8.5, little less than 8.5. We're gonna take a break because we need one. And
say
so,
that again.
yeah. So go ahead and enjoy the sights and sounds of Wildcat Gymnasium. We'll be right back and get you guys set up for the guys and the nightcap. Haven Sports on the Wildcat Network is brought to you by Yoder Engineered Structures. If you want the finest in engineered structures, just say yes. Call toll-free at 844-YES-BARN or visit us online at yoderstructures.com. Shep Chevrolet, where a handshake is still a deal. Visit us online at shepchevrolet.com or give us a call at 620-222-9226. Heartland Credit Union. Apply online at hcu.coop. Visit your nearest branch or call our e-branch at 800-428-8472.
This is a recording.
They play the World Tournament, and the tournament is the #1 seed. That's Tuesday at 6 p.m. World Tournament. Good evening and thank you for your attendance tonight's varsity boys game here at Haven High School. Tonight we welcome the Panthers of Nickerson High School as they take on your Haven Wildcats. And now for the starting lineups. In alternating fashion, beginning with the Nickerson Panthers. A 6'1" senior, number 2, Colton Burrow. The Wildcats, a 5'1" junior, number 4, Braxton Miller. The Wildcats, a 5'7" sophomore, number 5, Nash Gray. And for the Panthers, a 5'11" junior, number 5, Taylor England. For the Wildcats, a 6'4" senior, number 20, Drake Sykes. And for the Panthers, a 5'8" junior, number 10, Skylar Whitfield. For the Wildcats, a 6'2" senior, number 23, DJ Miller. And for the Panthers, 5'9" senior, number 11, Ortiz. For the Wildcats, 6'5" senior, number 5, David Miller.
All right, everybody. It was a crazy one to start it, and it's going to be even crazier because guess what? It's game time! Your number 5, undefeated, undisputed Haven Wildcats go up against the Nickerson Panthers.
Let's hope we have just as good as the guys' game.
If that happens, we won't be leaving until tomorrow.
You know,
Literally.
yeah.
Here we go.
All right.
Brand Sipe at the center circle.
And here we go.
And here's a look at the home roster here for tonight's Wildcats.
Here is Haven. Here's Braxton Miller. We'll get it down to Brant. Brant. Get it back to Braxton. Braxton pulls up. Rims in and out. Brant puts it right back for the basket. That'll be Brant's first points of the game here.
That was a prolonged look at the roster. There's the Panthers roster right there.
Cats are double teaming early here, and they'll lose it right to Nash. Here's Nash on the break. Nash, nice pass to DJ. DJ finds David, thinks about it. David, Brant, under the hoop, couldn't get it. Got it right back, puts it up. No foul called, and Nickerson will have it. And the Cats will soft press here, or well, half-court press.
And here's a look at Percy's keys to the game. Cleary, what are your keys for tonight's game?
Well, again, I found 3 out rebounding. Going to be very important. Bringing the energy early right now as we speak is important, and containing their shooters. Those 3 keys will determine if they win this game. As Haven will get a turnover up to DJ, one-on-one. Tipped, almost had it, and it'll be a jump ball. David and number 5, I believe that's Taylor England, I think. They fought for it, and Nickerson will have the ball. And the Cats will be doing his pretty nice press here, but they'll get out of it. Nickerson to the basket, thrown up there, and that just won't cut it against the Cats. Here's Nash, blazing speed to Brandt.
Oh, and Brandt's sight was just right there for Nash Ray. Just
Like
a beautiful
runaway
pass.
freight train, and then he just jumps it off. A Patrick Mahomes-like pass down the court, and it's almost blocked by David, and they will get the and one.
Wonderful answer back there
Yeah.
for the Panthers. And I believe that was, well, my roster is blocked. That was, I believe that was Colton Morrill. No, sorry, that was
It was
Alex King. There we go.
King, yeah.
And he's at the line.
And he will get it. And he's got 3 points on the night, and the Cats' lead is down to 1.
The foul was on David Yoder.
All right, here are the Cats on offense. David over to DJ, pulls up from deep range and hits. DJ Miller with an early Wildcat 3, and it's a 7-3 game for your Cats.
And the Olays are in full force early. Well, not
Tipped
quite
around.
full force.
Nickerson for 3 off the back rim, brought in by Brandt. Here is DJ on the run. Over to Nash. Nash fake. He's about a shot. Braxton, corner 3. Form is good, and it's good. 10-3 for the Cats.
And the Cats just went double on the 3 there. 2 back-to-back possessions.
And here comes Nickerson. Down to, I believe,
Mario Ortiz is number 11.
Fading away shot, can't get it. Rebound by Haven. And here comes Nickerson. Haven looking to dominate early. Over to Nash. Nash swings it over to Braxton. Back to Nash. Nash will drive back out to David. David over to DJ. Pulls up.
Ooh.
Almost had another 3 there. He couldn't get it. And this game seems to be starting a little bit differently than the girls' game. And that's how the Haven guys love to start games, putting all the intensity into the first 5 or so minutes and making the other team doubt. Here's
Oh, that one hit the rim really hard.
Yeah. Nickerson with the ball back. Ortiz.
He's
Can't
got
find anything.
3.
Tipped. It was like triple team there, it looked
Yeah.
like. And here comes Nash.
David Yoder was right there to be able to pick up the pass.
Yeah.
Now it's
There are
Yoder.
the Cats. Brandt kind of in the post. Nash 4-3.
Ooh.
Almost had it. Rebound by DJ, takes it right to the rim. Can't get it. Rebound. Gets his own rebound there, and he'll put it up, and that'll be a foul.
Shooting foul, and so he'll go to the line and he'll shoot 2. That's a foul on Colton Morrell, and that'll be the first foul for Nickerson.
Shot is
Ooh,
a
off
little
the
bit
front.
short there. And they'll make a big substitution here in terms of, well, only 2 players. They'll take David and Braxton out, and they'll put Gatlin and Dalton in. He'll make the second one, and he's got 4 points. And it is a 8-point lead now for your Cats. Here comes Nickerson. Bullet pass, and that's a ill-advised pass there. Almost right to Dalton.
Dalton had a hand on it there.
Yeah, wasn't quite able to be bring in by Dalton, but and here is Nickerson.
It is number 10, Skylar Wakefield. Yep.
Tipped, and it's a 3-on-1 here. Oh, tapped.
Oh.
Oh, really should have finished that, and he wants a foul there, but to be honest, it was kind of off balance. To be honest, I think the forward pass should have been made earlier on the break to give the DJ more of a chance at that basket there. Here's Brandt going to work and getting it.
And that bounced around like a Plinko ball.
Yeah.
But it got in eventually.
6 points for Brandt already, and it's a double-digit lead.
Oh,
And
Brandt just stole that one.
An interception from Brandt. Off balance, couldn't get it. Here's DJ. That'll be a foul.
And he got hacked on that one.
He's not happy. And I think that'll be a shooting foul, too.
Second foul for Nickerson. And the first one for DJ is a make.
And the second one is a miss,
Ooh.
unfortunately. And I believe that's 5 for Deej on the day, DJ. And here come the Cats, up by 11.
Pressure
Bounce pass.
by the Cats there.
Bounce pass from England. Now it's over. And that'll be Haven ball.
Oh, and I think number 23, Bronson Nuss, he thought that was touched by the Cats. Just
Yeah.
let that one go.
Yep. And now with 3:10 to play here, the Cats are up by 11 early. Pretty good start for them. Not much competition offensively with Nickerson so far. Here's DJ from the left wing. It bounces. I thought it might bounce in. It doesn't, and this will be a jump ball as Gatlin fought for that rebound.
I was going to say Gatlin wrestling was last night. But
We'll take it.
yeah. Jump ball, and it's
Maybe he should give Coach Spencer a call next year.
Nash Ray.
Pure form. Hey, he was hit as he got it off, and that should have been another.
I think they're
No, they'll call a
timeout.
timeout. That should have been a 4-point play. He was falling away, off balance, on the floor. I mean, all the adjectives you want to use, it happened, or adverbs, I guess.
Yeah.
Everything that could have happened to him, and he still made a shot. And
I took a look at it on the live stream that I used to monitor. Yeah, fadeaway jumper for a 3-pointer, and
that makes it a 14-point lead, 17-3, and just a little bit different in the girls' game. Just a little bit.
I mean, a bit different of energy, but but yeah, like I said, crazy game on the last one, but
Yeah.
this one.
Honestly, I wouldn't say I won't complain if it's a more of a blow kind of game, but I think both a blowout and a close game have their pros and cons, but obviously close game way better. But gives us some time to rest up from the other game, man. 17-3 early, and
2:46 left to go in this opening quarter.
yeah, it's a pretty solid lead, and the Cats aren't looking to give it up anytime soon. Dietrich Knisley, number 3, is in for the Cats. They'll take DJ out, and here is Nickerson bringing up the ball.
Oh, nice
England.
pass there.
He will pull up, kind of a floater shot there. Didn't go, fades away, and he'll put it in. Taylor England, and that is his first basket of the game.
He found the window on the window,
Yeah.
and was able to get that into the basket for 2.
Yep. And here is Haven, moving it around. Gatlin. They'll throw it over to Dietrich Knisley. Knisley over to Nash. Nash to Dalton. Dalton working the post. Over to Dietrich, trying to find some space. Back over to Nash. Nash over to Gatlin. Gatlin will get it back to Nash. Nash will pull up from deep range.
Ooh.
He was feeling it. He couldn't quite get that one. Here's Dietrich, fights for it. Nash thought about it again.
That was a big rebound there by Dietrich.
Yeah, Dietrich with the shot, almost had it. And that could have been over the back. That was really close to over the back. Oh, and here's England on the break. And he got it. Another 2 straight baskets for Taylor England, and the lead is down to 10.
That was a good fast break there by Nickerson here.
Yeah.
Got to see how
Here's
Haven's
Nash
going to
wide
react.
open again. Drives. And they'll call a floor foul, I think, on number 23, Bronson Nuss. So Mr. Clemens, not as close as a game as we saw in the other game, but we'll see if that can change.
But remember, as I was fixing the clock camera.
You make a good point there. You make a good point. Nash down to Dalton. Dalton, a little bit of off-balance shot there. Brandt going to work with 4 people on him. And here's England. And Nickerson could look to make a run here and make it a little more closer. England gets around, tries to get around him, and they'll call the foul.
He almost ran right into Lonnie Paramore there.
Yeah. That would not have been
No,
a great
it
sight
would
to
not.
see.
We would have needed a sub for the next for the next little bit.
Yeah. maybe a sub for Paramore too.
Yeah.
if he got hit. And they'll lose it. And Brant, like a freight train in the lane. Can't get
man.
it. Too much strength. And man, he is just terrifying coming down the court.
Yeah, he is. I thought he was
Like
going to dunk it there.
Like a bull chasing someone. And he's just going all out. England,
Ooh.
good form there, couldn't get it to go. And around 40 seconds left here. Cats are up by 10. We'll see what they can do.
Nickerson desperately trying to get back within 10, and Haven desperately trying not to let them.
Yeah, Brant right at the rim, he puts it in. 8 points on the quarter and on the game.
And right now, nobody has more points than Brant Sipe on the court.
And it's like that a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Great effort there, and they'll keep it. That is what wins Haven games, is that extra effort that they put in. And that showcased perfectly right there by number 5, Nash Ray. And now here is Nickerson. 10 seconds to go in this first quarter. Can they get some? It's tipped.
Ooh.
Almost had a steal there. Tip and 5 seconds. And are they going to know here? 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Here's Nash. It looks good. I thought it was going to go in. He stopped on a dime crossover move and had the right idea. I mean, man,
he shot it from beyond, I think, like from beyond the volleyball boundaries, and almost had a long distance buzzer beater. But the Wildcats at the end of one have a 19-7 lead here against their rivals, the Nickerson Panthers, and right now comfortable cruise at the moment, right?
I would say mostly comfortable. I mean, comparatively to other games we've had this season, not as comfortable. But from a looking at it from a spectator or someone who hasn't watched the Cats all year play, I would say, yeah, it's a pretty comfortable lead right now. Now, I think if Nickerson can maybe make a run here in this second quarter and get it just a little more competitive, even to make it within 3 or 5, that would be momentum here to carry into this, or carry into halftime, and maybe come back. We'll see.
We'll have to see. 3 quarters left to go. We think.
Man.
We learned our lesson.
Now we're going to have to say that after every game. After every game. You're watching the Wildcat Network for 4 quarters, maybe more.
Possibly, yeah.
Have like a disclaimer.
I mean, you got free basketball, but but we also don't charge.
Yeah. Everyone who paid got their money's worth in that to travel from Mario Ortiz.
Oh, yeah, everybody in the gymnasium got free basketball.
Yeah.
Everybody who's watching the stream already gets free basketball.
Yeah. Like, free.
Free.
Like that one ad. What is it?
Free.
Yeah, the one TurboTax, whatever it is. I don't even know. As here is Haven, Braxton from the wing.
Oh!
He got it. Smooth as you like, cool as you like. That is a nice 3 from Braxton Miller.
And maybe we should say free more often.
Yeah. Here's DJ on the counter. Over to Dietrich. And there have been a lot of Cat 3s here, or a lot of 3 for the Cats here. Dietrich, almost had that one. And he fought for his own rebound.
And I think floor foul? No.
And the Nickerson coach is absolutely livid with 3 players around Dietrich. He crawled his way in there and fought for the ball and almost won it back. I mean, that was a great effort there from Dietrich.
It is Nickerson who has the ball right now. It is currently Skylar Wakefield. No, now it's not Skylar Wakefield. It is now number 6.
Oh, tipped
There
by
is
DJ.
not a number 6. It's a number 5, England.
And a little under 7 to go in the second quarter. Not a great pass from Ortiz, and Haven gets it right back. And here is DJ. He will conduct traffic for the Cats. Dietrich drives. Could have had a shot there. Didn't take it. Back to Dietrich. Dietrich back to DJ. Over to Braxton. Braxton thought about a 3. DJ spins, moves, and gets hacked.
He pressed the circle button on that one. That was a beautiful
Yeah.
spin.
That is the only thing you could do if you're Nickerson to foul that. He was pretty open to the basket right there. And DJ will go to the line. He's got, I believe, 5 in the game. He's going to make it 6. It's a little off.
4 fouls to Nickerson so far in this one.
Yep.
2 for Haven.
And now this to make it 6 points for DJ. It's off.
Ooh.
Offensive rebound by Dalton and right back in the basket. And that is what Dalton does so well, is those second chance points. Almost blocked by David. Great contest and a catch on the break.
Right now, Haven owning the boards, it looks like.
Oh, yeah, here's DJ. Barrels over a man. Almost got his own rebound. Saved by DJ. Now it'll be out.
He went through a man like the Kool-Aid man through a wall.
That's a good analogy. Oh, that's great.
All that was missing was an oh yeah.
And man,
Somebody on Barstool.
Yeah.
Make that happen.
Coach Dale is giving some extra props to Dietrich on the sideline. He just had a great couple minutes here. He played fantastic. It's a football-like pass there, and here comes the Nickerson. Here is England over to number 10, Wakefield. Wakefield over to Ortiz, and here's Nickerson for a 3.
Oh,
Couldn't
too much.
get it, and it'll stay with Nickerson, I believe.
Too much pepper on that.
I think that was number 30, so that'd be number, I'm not actually sure who that is. Give it a look here, I think. They don't have a number 30 listed on their roster, so we'll call him number 30 for now.
Yeah, we'll try to catch the name here
Yeah,
when
for sure.
we get the chance.
And here is Nickerson trying to get some momentum here. Almost stolen by Nash. It won't be. Again, let's stay with Nickerson.
That's over to Skylar Wakefield.
Tip by DJ. Catch on the break. Here is Brandt.
Oh,
Oh, I thought he was going to dunk it for a second, man.
I think he had
He's
it
got
poked
Hobbs.
from underneath him.
Yeah, he's got Hobbs. Nash thought about a 3. Braxton does shoot a 3. A little short. All right, I'll stay with Haven. Yeah. I'll stay with Haven. So a 24-7 lead here for Haven, and if you're Coach Paramore, you gotta be pretty happy so far.
It's a wildly different game.
Yeah. Nash, quick corner 3 here. Got it!
Oh.
That was a fantastic play, a little end around, so to speak, and he put it right in the basket.
And right now, if you're Nickerson, you almost have to think, what do you do to stop Nash from getting those shots at 3-point land?
I'm gonna take that question and kind of broaden it out. What can you do to stop him from hitting 3s? I mean, there's been a barrage of 3s here. And they're gonna lose the ball again. Up to DJ. Oh, that was gonna.
That was 3 points.
Yeah, that was about as free as it gets. And they'll call a foul, I believe, here on Haven. 7 points for DJ. And we've got a little under 5 to go in the first quarter, or in the first half, excuse me. And risky pass there, it works out. Number 4, King to the basket. Number 30 will miss that shot, and here comes Haven.
Right now, Nickerson in a bit of a drought.
With some fancy moves to get by him. Here's David, fadeaway shot. Great shot by David Yoder. Looking like prime Tim Duncan on that fadeaway. Shout out to David. And here comes the Nickerson now. Bad pass, it's basically picked off by Braxton.
And that's a sign of desperation if you're Nickerson right now.
Right.
Passing it around here.
Here is Nash. Braxton, another 3. Oh, rammed in and out. He had that one. And here is Nickerson.
So now if you're Haven, 31-7, do you lay it?
Kicked it right off his shoe. Man.
If you're Haven, you have a 31-7 lead
Right.
Do you kind of lay back a little bit on defense, or?
To be honest, absolutely not. If I'm Haven, I am going all the way out until this half is done. I mean, to be honest, maybe in the fourth quarter, you let up a little bit, but the intensity always has to be there, and that's why Paramore is such a good coach. He's always telling his guys to play with intensity. Oh, that was a great block by Brant Seif.
That's a Dikembe Mutombo style block.
Right from behind. He said, Brant left open. It won't take it. Nash to Gatlin. Gatlin thinks about it. Here's Nash. Nash over to DJ. DJ down to Brant. Brant going to work. Couldn't get it. Up again, and this time he gets it in.
Brant Seif, the owner of the boards.
Yeah.
No, wait, no. Better nickname. Chairman of the boards. There we go. Let's go with that.
Good. Yeah. Oh, great pass from Nash.
Oh,
and one basket. He doesn't get more smooth than that. Steve Nash, who are you? Let me introduce you to Nash Ray. Man, what a slick feed. And then changing midair is Brant Seif. Man, oh man.
Oh man,
what a
beautiful,
play.
Beautiful play.
12 points for Brant, I believe, on the day, and he's got a chance to make it 13. He cannot, and oh, it's tipped.
He'll get that chance here eventually.
Yeah, of course. A little more than 3 minutes to go here, and Haven is dominating so far. And here is Nickerson. Oh, just not a good pass from Ortiz. Here's Brant. Brant tips right back to DJ, and he scores.
And that's teamwork.
Yeah.
That's teamwork.
And the Nickerson coach will call a timeout.
And that's their second timeout call there.
I believe Parker Bruce is their head coach. He will call a timeout.
And so, yeah, 30-point
by 30.
difference. Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, I thought Nickerson might score or they might have a chance at consistently scoring. But I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. They haven't scored in the second quarter.
Yeah, it's a drought right now.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know, there's no other way to say it at this moment.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
Nickerson's
pretty much complete domination is what I would say.
Yeah. You know, Haven right now just owning all parts of this game at this moment. I mean, like, you know, of course, baskets, rebounds,
Three-pointers,
takeaways,
steals. Obviously,
yeah.
Oh man, I tell you, if there's one thing that I can define this Haven team by, it's their takeaways. They have so many takeaways, from steals, from turnovers, block shots, Brant Seif. I mean, they have so many ways to get the ball back, and that'll be important come the RUP and sub-state and potentially state.
And you know, we're going to sound like a broken record because we always praise the defense, but those takeaways,
good.
Yeah, it
so
comes
good.
from that defense.
Fires and shoots, and that looked good for a second. Mario Ortiz tried to use some power there and get up, but he couldn't quite get there. And Nickerson will throw the ball in.
Like,
they get into England. Number 24 is driving. I believe that is Riley Bronner. England over to number 30. King will cut, and pocket is picked by Brant. Brant surveying, almost lost it. That's almost had it stolen there. And here's Nash. Nash, a defense leaves him open, and he takes advantage of it. What were they doing, backing off on him?
I shook my head in disbelief
yeah,
on that.
I saw you. You were confused as I was. I was like, why?
It's like, you don't lay off on a guy who
of all
who
people don't back off on
Nash Ray.
Yeah. And here's Bronner. Bronner, that's another miss. He'll put it up and he'll get fouled. And this will be Nickerson's first chance to score in what seems like
forever.
Yeah, man.
And, not to try to harp on them, I mean,
see, here's the thing. The first 6 minutes of this game were played pretty well by Nickerson. I mean, obviously, they were down pretty big early, but I mean, what was it? Like 9-7, 11-7 at some point, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, they were doing all right, and then Haven just hit the gas pedal.
Oh yeah, Nickerson just scored their first bucket in a long time.
6.5 minutes, something like that. And here's Brandt over to Nash. Nash is feeling it. Oh, almost had another one there. And Nickerson gets the rebound. It'll be a jump ball going to Haven.
And once again, I mean, it just seems like they're just leaving Nash to take those 3-point shots, and
that's a mistake. That's a big
he's
mistake.
making them
whipped
pay.
It right in and got it, and one basket. Man, that was such a creative pass there. Just worked it in the tightest of angles, but just zipped it right in there, and he got the basket.
Brandt Sipe with 12 points.
Like a laser, just put it right in the right spot, and the result is an and one.
This to make it 13 for Brandt Sipe.
Can't get it.
Mario Ortiz, he's going to try to see if they can be able to get another basket here.
And here is number 30. He'll get over to Bronner. Bronner will fake one way to Ortiz. Ortiz will drive and put it up. Yeah, a wild shot there. Couldn't get it. And here comes Haven. Haven with numbers. Could slow down here. Nash to the basket. Smooth as butter on the layup.
And Nash
he blew right by Ortiz.
Showing that he could do more than just shoot from beyond the arc now.
And pass. Man, 11 points in the half. Ortiz, shot is off. King gets the rebound. King, he'll get fouled by Brandt. And man, Nash has had a great first half. He got 11 points, I think, and yeah, it's a pretty good performance. And that'll be a floor foul, I think. I thought it might have been a shooting foul, but they won't give it to him for that. Here's England off the inbounds play, a little short. Rebound will be controlled. Not quite controlled, but Haven will have it.
6 fouls apiece for both teams here.
Yep.
But does not look like we're going to get into the bonus here with with about 20 seconds left to go.
No, and Haven should look to drain all this clock here with 17 seconds. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we had a Nash ISO here, as he has been cooking so far today. Kicks it out. Gatlin, nice play. Almost had it. Bijak with a rebound. 5 seconds. 4, 3. Nash from deep. Almost had another one. And they won't get the
foul.
Won't get the foul. Or they won't get the shot off, and no foul.
So the end of the half there, and Haven, the Wildcats, putting on a master class there, as now the Little Cats come out, but the Wildcats go to the locker room with a 41-8 lead here, and my goodness. Well, what can you say about that first half?
Yeah, I mean, DJ played well. Brandt played well. Nash, man, Nash has looked so in tune today. He has just been firing on all cylinders from the beginning, and get a little extra treat here as we get to watch the the Little Cats again. And
here, and this time I'm going to go ahead and
I think these are the not as little cats. they're the
medium cats.
Yeah, sure. They get to play on the big goal here.
So,
oh,
nice job there.
Dang, what a shot. Man, that was a great shot. Fading away too.
So yeah, so one of the big things there, I mean, like, especially as we went down to the wire in that one, like we were seeing Nash Ray was going for
off.
threes there, yeah.
I mean, he was basically he he was doing everything possible, or everything that he could for the Wildcats to extend the lead as the yellow team scores a basket.
This time now it is the Lady Cats that are out there
helping out, being
helping
referees.
Brant Sipe.
Brant Sipe, I believe, had 12. Nash had 11. DJ with 9. Braxton with 6, and as the black team scores. There's been a pretty diverse, with the scoring for the Wildcats has had some variety, which is important because that can win you games, having more than one person who can actually score. I think that's important, and the Wildcats have been able to do that tonight.
There was that one play where, what was it, DJ passed it to Brant, and Brant immediately passed it back to DJ for the score.
And don't forget, Nash is, absolute rocket of a pass from, I'd say
three-quarters court?
Three-quarters court down to Brant in the post as the black team scores again. Just a pretty complete first half. Think about it. If the Wildcats scored the same amount of points, they'll have, 88 points in this game, which is pretty impressive for high school. The Cats are very potent offensively, and it showed. And their defense has been great, too. So just a complete game. And he's on the breakaway here.
Oh.
The classic off-the-foot play.
I've done that many a time.
Yeah, me too. I think we all have. Anyone who's played organized basketball knows that feeling. As a yellow team, we'll score. I think it's 6-4. They're going to make some subs here.
Now, the other key thing here for this game here has been probably some of the miscues for Nickerson. Missed passes, defensive miscues.
A lot of mental errors, to be honest, and it doesn't surprise me all that much. But at the same time, there's a lot of stuff that shouldn't be that, or it shouldn't really need to happen. But 3. He went for all the marbles, couldn't get it.
It was a mini Nash Ray right there.
Yeah, and I think actually one of these players might actually be Nash's little brother. So, or I'm pretty sure. So, actually, the kid in the teal or blue shoes might actually be Nash's brother. Oh, a little bit off there.
You're watching the little cats, or the medium-sized cats here on the hardwood.
We should probably
here.
say that for clarification. And he scores. I'm pretty sure that's a Ray. That's someone from the Ray family. Oh, he's going all out.
Oh, nice steal.
Man, he does not care. He will ruin your day. Oh, man.
He will ruin your day, your week, your month, even your year.
He doesn't care about fun. He just wants to win this game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's he's from the Ray family.
Oh man. So it's been a pretty good night here. We're gonna let you guys enjoy the little cats here for a moment.
Was that a 3? I couldn't tell. Either was.
I don't know. They don't have the score up here, so I don't know where they're putting it.
Oh,
so.
Crossover. No, almost had the 3. All right, we'll let you guys check out the little cats and check out their game, and
we're gonna take a quick break. So we'll be back with you guys here in a bit.
man is going to hit his junior pass.
All right, and welcome back to the Wildcat Network. Cats are up pretty big here to start the third quarter. We'll see how the second half plays out. And they kick ball early on David.
And let's go ahead and review those Percy's keys to the game here. I don't know. I think they basically checkmarked all of them, haven't they?
Yeah, I think if I were a teacher, I would give them A+ for all of them.
Out-rebound the Panthers. I mean, like, we've already christened Brant Sipe the chairman of the boards.
Oh, man.
Bring energy early in the game. I mean, 44-8.
Yeah.
And contain their shooters.
Check, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, rejected by David. That was a mean block. My goodness. I don't know if you quite saw that, Mr. Clements, but David just absolutely swatted out of the air. Braxton for three. It bounces in for his third three of the game, if you can believe that. That's a great game.
I missed a score earlier, so
yeah.
It's 47-8 now.
And this is getting really out of hand.
At a certain point in time, you put in your JV players.
At a certain point, basically, for Paramore, it's going to be how much carnage do you want to see?
Yeah. At what point do you go like, okay, I still want to be friends with the other coach?
Yeah. Oh, almost blocked by David. David with two great defensive possessions to start this second half. And here is Nash. Nash to DJ. Working it down to Brant. Brant. Kick it out to Nash. Nash fakes. Nash works back. And they were thinking on a different wavelength there, but that's all right. When you're up by,
39 points.
39 points, you can think on a different wavelength every once in a while.
Yeah.
It happens to all of us. And here are the Panthers. And right, just like that, Haven gets it right back. Oh, great pass from Brant. He just slotted that one right where it needed to be. 11 points for Braxton. And
once again, guys, I mean, like, we're not trying to, like, I mean, like, we're Haven people. I teach here. Cleary is a student here. I've got students here. Cleary has friends here. These are my students. These are his friends. But we're trying to be as classy and as unbiased.
Respectful. Yeah.
But like, reality sets in, and we understand that who's on the other side of the court are still students and all that.
And we do our best to try to, let's just say this, we have fun, but we have fun respectfully.
Right. But I mean, like, at the same time, again, reality sets in, and you understand it's a 41-point game at the moment.
Yeah. I was about to say make it 44 points.
Yeah.
But not quite. And here's Haven. Almost thought about a shot there. King, get it right back to him. He will shoot. Almost made that. And here is DJ on the break. Oh, that was smooth. Looked like he might pass it for a second, but he didn't. Kept it with him. And that is a 2 for Haven. And Nickerson will call a timeout. My goodness, is that 40? Is that?
That is a.
Let's see.
That is a 43.
43, yeah.
Point lead, yeah.
Wow.
So timeout called, and at this moment, yeah, I mean, Nickerson has 2 timeouts left. Haven still has all 5 of theirs.
Yeah.
We have a little over 5 minutes left to go in this third quarter.
There's a lot of time left.
Yeah.
I'm
in a
pretty sure I
different
just
sense.
saw in the Nickerson huddle, I'm pretty sure one of the coaches was laughing. I'm pretty sure from my angle, that's what it looked like. But I mean, I think these games are important, even if you're on the losing side, because every chance, or every possession rather, is a chance to get better.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, just all the reps, all the shots that Nickerson can get up. And
Brant
here's
side.
Brant on the break.
Oh,
well, I could have been dangerous. He was like midair. He got hit or bumped.
But it is
the
a
line.
foul on the act of shooting, so he'll go to the line. And to your point too, like these games are important. Here, I'll let Brant take the shot. Well,
That's good.
I'll just go ahead and speak while Brant is taking the shot.
It's all good.
But like every coach will also preach this too. Wins are great, but you learn more through a loss.
Right. And you always play to the final whistle, so whatever the score is, you don't miss the second one. Great rebound by David. Here's Brant to the rack. It's good. 15 points on the game.
54-8 here.
Bronner on the drive. Bronner almost blocked.
Oh,
He was
could
trying
not
to keep
control it.
in. Yeah, couldn't get it.
And unlike the NBA, these players play every single game. They don't take a night off. So
I'm pretty sure that if you basketball people that know what this means, I don't think Paramore believes in load management at all. Which is basically to give a quick explanation is when NBA teams will rest their star players throughout the season to keep them from being injured and just sometimes for no reason, but
right.
Oh, Nash.
Oh.
Silky smooth. He couldn't quite finish there. Nash down to Brant. Brant over to DJ. He'll pull up. And couldn't get it.
Less than 4 minutes left to go in this third quarter here.
Yep. And here is Nickerson. Back out to England. England over to, I believe, Wakefield. Yep. Back to Wakefield. Wakefield over.
Oh, stolen
snatched
away.
away by DJ.
By himself.
Oh! I think he thought he might be able to go with a dunk there. Fighting for the shot. Couldn't get it. David, he'll clean up. And he won't get it.
Oh, that was 4 times in an empty possession.
Yeah. And I think he thought he had the height for a dunk there, but just couldn't quite get it. England for 3. No good.
And a foul. No.
Nice play to bat it out, or to bat it off of the Nickerson player. And man, the more this league grows and grows,
Yeah.
the more you just got to just appreciate, I guess, just how well Haven handles themselves. I mean, they played from the opening tip to the end, and it shows.
They haven't looked back. I think they had the first basket and just kept the lead.
Here's Dietrich from the corner, not quite. Rebound by Dalton. He'll go up and under, can't get it. David with multiple attempts over to Braxton. He'll pull up, not good. And that ball will go back to Nickerson. So up by 44 here. What do you think the Nickerson coach would what do you think he would want to try and game plan here with all this, like, basically free time here? Do you think he would run some, like, plays, or just let the offense do their thing? What do you think?
So if it were me, I think I would experiment with a few plays.
Yeah.
I mean, the idea is
Dalton
that
shoots and hits.
Ooh,
That
beautiful
is
play.
his signature shot right there from the right wing.
nothing outweighs in-game experience.
Right.
And so maybe like you have long distance
Can't
miss
get it.
on that one.
And I think I see that the first JV players are going to be coming in for the Cats here in a moment.
But yeah, to answer your question, I would have to say like
Dalton,
to experiment with some
Gatlin.
plays.
Oh, what a rebound by David. He just spun in the air and came down with it. David can't get it. That's a nice rebound. He just like a midair spin almost and came down with it. Here's Wakefield. And Nickerson will finally get some more points on the board. Something they have not had a lot of so far this game.
They are up into the double digits here.
And here is, I believe that's Gatlin over to Braxton, over to Dalton. Dalton will get it down to Gatlin. Here's Braxton. Shimmies his way in and scores.
That one took a slow roll.
He'll take it. 13 points on the night for Braxton. This might be either a career high or pretty close to his high scoring game. He's hit a couple of threes tonight, had two baskets, so pretty good night. Good night for him as he will come out for what I could think could be the last time, and David will as well. Both of them having, in my opinion, much improved games from the last time we watched them, making a lot more of an impact. Oh, that's a pretty wayward pass there.
Let that one go to the back court.
Yeah. Nickerson trying to find something positive here on offense. King waits, floats, and that's a nice basket. 5 points on the night for Alex King, and Nickerson will just put some points up on the board. Dietrich right to the basket.
Oh, swatted.
Swatted, but they will call a foul.
Yeah, hit him on the hand. He basically gave him a high five on that one. So give the free throws here. First one's a miss.
And I believe that is I believe that's Blake Ritchie at the line, number 30. And he will miss both of them. And there stays on Pierce fighting.
It's a good thing you got the name because oh, that one's gone. Never to return ever again. The ball.
yeah.
No, it's a good thing you got the name because there's a 50-50 shot that it was either going to be Blake or Grant.
Yeah.
And Grant would have hated if one of us called him Grant.
I had to process for just a second. I was like, this is not Grant Ritchie. This is Blake Ritchie, who is a basketball player. Well, I mean, Grant plays basketball too, but he also plays some tennis as well. So.
Right. So the clock strikes zeros on that third quarter of play, and looks like that Haven, the starters, basically the varsity members are going to be sitting this one out and getting a break until the Rupp tournament here. But I mean, well deserved though.
Oh, extremely well deserved. I mean,
it's 59-14.
Yeah,
so
I mean, the scoreboard says it all. And, we'll see. We'll see how the Cats play things here. I believe it'll be most of the JV players will be in, and we'll see if McGuire Jack was here, who I don't think has played. Has he had varsity minutes this year yet?
He's had a few, yeah.
I think he's had a few, yeah. We'll see if.
But it looks like he's still in his
eventually.
warm-up shirt.
Yeah. And all right, we have.
Dietrich is still out there.
Yep.
And we've got Ripley Helmer.
Ripley Helmer, yep.
Cezanne
Number
Pierce.
14 on your screen right there.
Blake Ritchie, and then Dalton Bontrager.
Yep.
Those are your Wildcats that are on the court right now.
Yep. And here is Ripley. He'll think about a corner three. Won't take it, and it'll be almost stripped. Almost lost the ball, but he'll keep it. And I think they're gonna start a running clock here. So.
Oh yeah.
8 minutes, whether you like it or not, it's gonna run.
With the exception of timeouts and injuries, it's running.
That means all the foul shots and all that. Oh, nice pass. Great. Oh, I thought he was gonna make that, man.
Oh yeah, there is one other exception. They will stop the clock if there is a free throw in which
technical maybe, or is
no, if the buzzer's going to sound on that free throw, they will stop just short of the buzzer.
Right.
So
England will put up a shot. It's no good. And Cats will fight for it, and it'll stay with Nickerson. And there he is.
There's McGuire Jackwes.
Yep.
And he'll go in for Dalton Bontrager.
And if you've been watching or paying attention to Haven basketball, you'll know that he is the younger brother of Zane Jacquez, who was one of the people that was on the state team back my freshman year. So.
And that was a powerhouse of a team back then.
Oh yeah.
Which, I mean, like, you know, let's not take away from this team. This one's a powerhouse of a team right now.
Yeah. I always wish we could see how a matchup between a team from a certain year and then a team from a different year would like a play out like the 2020 team against this team. Fit inside the 3-point line there, and we'll save it.
I think what was it? ESPN did it like so many years ago, where they simulated NFL games.
Mag.
Oh.
In and out.
I don't remember who won that, like who they had winning that that simulated NFL tournament.
Yeah.
But they had like historically great NFL teams.
Thing I could think of is if you go on like a video game and simulate it, but
yeah.
obviously no no Haven, Kansas team is going to be on a video game anytime soon. But
Oh, somebody can make that happen.
or no Haven teams are going to be on a video game soon. Nickerson will probably send in some of their JV players here. As I believe that's Bronner will hit the first free throw from the line.
I think I missed a basket or two, so it's now 59-17. So.
Rebounded by Haven, almost lost it, and here they come. Got the all of the JV are in now with a little under 4:3 to go. That is kicks.
That was a field goal style kick.
Yeah.
There.
He was trying to be messy or something there. You're not him. There's only one messy.
Oh man. So, all right, we got this chance here for the moment. Yeah, we got this chance here as we have less than 4 minutes here. Let's go ahead and give a little bit of a promo here for a second. The guys had a wonderful night tonight here.
Right.
The next time that they're back on the hardwood, I mean, the number 5, whoa, long distance.
Nice shot there from England. I'll take it.
That's a 3. The next time that the guys are on the hardwood, it's next week, and it's at the 53rd annual Adolph Rupp tournament. Your number 5 Haven Wildcats will start the tournament with going up against the 0-7 Winfield at 6 p.m. on Tuesday. For updates, just keep an eye on the USD 312 Facebook page, the Haven Wildcat boys basketball Facebook page, the bulletin, and all that for how to watch the live streams or how to listen to the radio broadcast. The next time that we are on your screens will be for the 50th Wildcat Classic. Yes, that's right, 50th, 5-0. All 12 games from the first tip on Thursday, January 26th at 3 p.m. all the way to the awards ceremony and presentation on Saturday, January 28th. They'll be live right here on your home for Wildcat basketball, the Wildcat Network.
And like I said earlier, in the broadcast, we will have some different commentators for some of the games. Me and I'll be commentating with Brady Peterson and Austin Honeycutt, if you remember them from the football season. And then Mr. Clements will be commentating at some point with the superintendent of our district, Mr. Craig Idacavage. So that'll be some.
It'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Last year we had.
That was a dangerous pass.
Last year we had the opportunity to also have the pleasure, the immense pleasure to have a championship basketball game with the Wildcat Classic championship basketball game with Coach Dwight Roper in the commentary booth.
Right.
Hopefully we won't have that this year. Hopefully he'll be at the bench.
Yeah.
So.
Cezanne going to work. And he went to work and he earned that basket.
61-22, the Haven Wildcats just showing how strong they are tonight.
Oh, bank 3 and he shrugged it off. He's like, man,
I don't know how that happened.
I'll take it. Respect. Respect. Anytime you bank it in.
The bank is open.
Even if it's by maybe not on purpose, you banked it in. Still cool nonetheless. Mag pulls up. Oh, thought that was in. A little short. Here comes Nickerson. And they're actually, I mean, obviously it's very, very late in the game, but they're starting to score with a fairly decent amount of consistency. Obviously, it's a little too late for that.
Yeah.
But.
Well, it was that masterclass of a second quarter that
Yeah.
that
and
gave
third
Haven that.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just 2 fantastic quarters. Blake Ritchie, get over to Mag. McGuire Jacquez over to Ripley on the kickball.
I don't know if that
always find
was a
those so
kickball.
funny.
I think he just passed it to his feet.
I always find those so funny. It's just like a boom, boom moment, and then it's just, they stop the play. As Haven will have the ball, and they'll look to see the rest of this game out.
1 minute remaining.
To a bit of a later night here at Haven in terms of the actual time.
Yeah.
Started a little late here.
I mean, it doesn't help that the first game went crazy long.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean.
All right, down to Gatlin. He'll get fouled.
Well, we saw both worlds on this one, so.
Yeah, and I think the clock actually might run out here as you shoot these free throws, so that might be the last thing that they do here in this game.
So, so getting ready for that RUP tournament here, the guys,
Shot's good for Gatlin.
they're going to be looking at, I mean, like they're looking at #1 seed for RUP.
Right.
And then they'll be going, got both of those in there.
And that will do it.
Oh, right at the top of the backboard there. But yeah, Haven Wildcats. I couldn't be able to finish the RUP stuff there. But the Haven Wildcats. Domination is the word of the night here for the second game as they win it 63-25, and they will go to their mid-season tournament 10-0. And that number one seed for the RUP tournament.
It's theirs.
It's theirs.
And it's very deservingly theirs.
And when they go in, I'd say look forward to having that KBCA ranking higher.
Oh yeah, and I would say, I think especially if a team above them loses, doesn't win, they could shoot up to maybe like 3 or 4, or hey, maybe even 2 if a team loses. But I mean, hey, we'll see.
So here's the thing, RUP tournament. I mean, Haven's #1, Andale's #2, Cheney's #3, Halstead's the 4th seed, Concordia is the 5th seed. That's going to be a good fight between those two.
Yeah.
It's Rose Hill that is the 6th seed, Garden Plain is the 7th, and then Winfield, that's Haven's first opponent. They're the 8th seed here. So that's everybody that's going to be involved in the RUP tournament. For the Wildcat Classic. Nothing's ranked just yet, but the teams that are involved in the Wildcat Classic, you've got Andale, Cheney, Garden Plain, Halstead, Haven, Nickerson, Rose Hill, and Circle.
Yeah.
I mean, Wildcat Classic always strong. The RUP tournament always strong.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, there's a lot of things that to look forward to in the next 2 weeks, isn't there?
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of things for Haven, and also in sports in general. I mean, NFL playoffs, they're about to come on, and if you're an NFL fan, it's the best time of the year.
All right, so Haven comes away 2 victories. One was a comeback for the ages.
Yeah.
And the other one was just domination.
Yeah.
Just the clinic that they just put on here tonight. So, all right. So the question is here, Cleary. I mean, like, let's first talk about this guys game.
Okay.
What'd you see with this guys game here?
I mean, everything that the guys have done well all season, they did tonight, and more. To be honest, I'll run through the scoring breakdown first, and these, I'll give a disclaimer. These will hopefully be accurate. So I had Brant at, I had Brant at 15, DJ at 11, Dalton at 5, I believe. Saison had 2, Gatlin had 2, Nash with 11, Braxton with 13, which again I'm pretty sure that's a career high for him. So I guess my overall point is that a well-rounded team always goes far in any sport, and the fact that the Wildcats have let's see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different scorers in a high school game where it can be low scoring sometimes is really important. And I think as the season goes on, we'll start to see that becoming more important when say DJ has a bat in first quarter, or Brain that can't get anything to go in the fourth quarter, and then someone else picks up their slack and just completely changes the complexion of the game.
It's good to have teammates to lean on.
Yeah.
So, and speaking of which, shout out to you for for me being able to lean on you when that clock camera stopped working.
Of course.
All right. So, you know, the both games are over. I mean, both teams are now 10-0, and I mean, you know, they're going to go to their respective tournaments now. The girls are going to go to the Wildcat Classic. The guys have the Rupp tournament now. Once the guys have the Rupp tournament over, they get a week break.
Yep.
The girls have a week break before the Wildcat Classic.
Right.
What's that? I mean, what's that week-long break gonna do before their respective games that are then going to be like the big ones for the guys after the Rupp? It's the run to sub-state for the girls.
It's just so
it's
huge. That last run is going to be so important. Well, I think for the girls, I think they should be at the same intensity, like obviously practicing and whatnot for this upcoming week where they don't have any games. And I would think that they would start to game plan for a couple of their potential opponents once the schedule is out after these rankings have come out. So probably some sort of game prep, just something for their opponent that they may or may not play. And then for the guys, it'll probably be a pretty not like grueling, but it'll be a pretty intense week of basketball. And I think if the Cats can win this Rupp tournament, I think when did they win it last? Was it 2021 or 2020?
I think it was a good couple of years.
I think it might have been when they went to state. And if you win the Rupp, it's a really good indication that your team could be state bound. And honestly, after what I've seen all season, from what I've watched here at Haven, no team has seriously gave Haven a scare, past from the first 6 to 8 minutes, and obviously 6 to 8 minutes is not the whole game. So I think unless Haven just really either someone finds a weakness in their defense and their offense, I think Haven has a really good chance to at least make it to the sub-state championship game, or I guess my conclusion is that they're going to go far.
All right. I think both teams are right now primed to have historical seasons and historical runs. So
yeah, both teams are just so well I guess coached, put together, and they're both deep. They're both, they can both. I know Roper doesn't quite use his subs as much as Paramore did, but if he wanted to, he could. There's a talent on both benches.
All right. Well, it's a late one here, so
what time is it?
We're looking at 9:18. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and ice this one up, I guess you could say. Cleary, your 3 stars for tonight.
3 stars. I'll do the girls first because I forgot to do them. For the girls, I would say my 3rd star is probably Avery Bronner. 2nd star is Kinley Jacquez, and 1st, I have to give it to Sienna. She has been just dominating the last couple of games on offense and defense, mainly offense. But she's like one of those players where it's just you watch her game, and you're like, there is nothing else that she can add as of this moment to be like a more of a complete player. Like she does everything that the team asks of her and more.
And then what about for the guys tonight?
For the guys, okay, so my third star.
This was going to be a tough one, right?
Yeah. Oh man. Okay, I would say my third star is going to be Braxton Miller. I think he not quite as impactful on both ends as say a DJ or a Brant, but 13 points is nothing to scoff at. He had a great game, probably his career high. Again, I'm not sure. I'd say my second star. Now, I would think, or well, you would think it would be like the highest scoring player, but I'm going to actually give Brant the second star.
Ooh.
And I'm going to give the first star to DJ. Now, we don't have how many takeaways he caused or how many steals he had, but man, he was flying all around the ball tonight. And I mean, he's just so good. He's almost, him being good defensively makes them like so much better offensively, which is, it's fairly common, but still, it's just such a big, it's such an important thing to have on your team where your defense that can create offense for you.
And there you have it. Chairman of the board gets second place
Chairman
tonight.
of the board, well,
I'm kidding. But I think that's
they
going to
could
be
really be flip-flopped, honestly.
Yeah. I think that's going to be a nickname
shout out to David for that great block.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was third quarter. He just, it's a great block.
I think that's going to be a nickname that we're going to have to find a nickname for David Yoder. And I'm going to have to try to figure out like a good nickname. If DJ can be able to continuously score more threes, I think Three Master or Three Meister would work there. But chairman
David,
of the boards.
What's a good nickname for David? What do you think? Something with blocks?
Oh.
Something with
I don't know. We'll have to think. I'm thinking Minecraft now.
Yeah. We'll come back with one at some point. Before Substate, we will have a nickname.
Yo blocks, like Roblox. I don't know. All right, guys. So we saw the best of both worlds, and it's not Hannah Montana.
Man.
You know, we saw a great classic of a match between two rivals in the Lady Cats and Lady Panthers that went to double overtime, and then we saw the Wildcats and the Panthers, and kind of canceled out the timing a little bit,
right.
Where the Wildcats came out in dominating fashion and won big. To cause the double W once again. So,
what else can you ask for?
yeah. I mean, you know, it's like a double rainbow. So, guys, we're going to take a break for the next week and a half. Sadly. Yeah. But you know what? I mean, we'll be right back with you guys. With
a lot of streams.
For a lot of
Wildcat Classic. I'll be
12 games.
I'll be practically living at the school from Thursday, the 20 whatever it is, to that Saturday.
I will be John Rambo, painted just the same as the walls.
I'll be going back and forth from home to basketball. But I mean, hey, how else would you want it? I mean,
it's gonna be the best time of our lives.
Absolutely.
They're turning the lights out on us, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and call it a night, and we will see you then for the 50th Wildcat Classic. Have a good night.